Yep. What's good? What's good? What's good, people? Always get my introduction for the people who might come watch this. Shout out to all. This shit too dark to me. All right. Yeah, what up, man? So, let's see what I'm doing. Yo, shit is crazy. What? Yo, niggas is going in on Fat Joe. This shit is crazy. You're done, Papa. Niggas is not playing. Niggas is not playing with you. What? People are not playing with this guy, man. It is over. So I'll pull this up. All right. All right. It's a lot of shit. I'm gonna be looking at a lot of shit tonight. A lot of different channels. So yeah. Let me see what this sounds like. I really don't like this song. Let me get some music, man. Let me get some shit, man. Hold on. Hmm. There I go, there I go, there I go, there. I can't find nothing I want to motherfucking hear from a goddamn stream. All right, we'll do some of this. Shout out to Kid Cudi, man. Let me see. Let's go. Hurry up, nigga. To the fucking chorus, nigga. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, we got a couple things, man. This Fat Joe shit, though. This shit right here, that's going to be the last one. That shit crazy. There was a stream tonight by a guy, Hassan Campbell, and he had a special guest, and that shit was crazy. So shout out to both of them. Shout out to him and shout out to his guests. It's good. Let me like my shit first. Hold on. Good. Good shit. All right. So today's stream, I want to ask you guys something, right? I want to ask you about karma. What do you think about karma? Think karma? You think karma's a bad thing? You think it's necessary? You think people deserve it? Like, what do you think about karma, man? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people get their karma, kid, and that shit comes back. It don't come back nice. It don't come back easy. That shit comes back difficult, bro. It comes back really difficult. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this cat did some shit, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they did that to him. Oh my god." Oh, right. But they forgot what that nigga did to somebody. Yeah, they do that. They will forget what the fuck you did to somebody. Yeah, this nigga violated somebody, and he got violated. Niggas is like, oh, why they do that to him? So this is what I'm talking about right here. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Where you at? I really ain't feeling that song. Yeah. All right. All right. So
corrections officers. Today, New York's Attorney General released body after he was beaten at a prison in New York after he was beaten by corrections officers. Today, New York's Attorney General released body cam video and called what happened shocking and disturbing. Here's Sam Brock, and a warning, this video is graphic.
Newly released shocking video shows these correctional officers fatally beating an inmate, Robert Brooks. The footage, blurred and redacted by state authorities, shows officers repeatedly kicking and punching Brooks in the legs and chest and trying to jam an object down his throat. New York's Attorney General says Brooks was pronounced dead December 10th, a day after these interactions with correctional officers was recorded.
I do not take.
now, ooh wee. First of all, them motherfuckers is cooked. Wow. I like you ain't supposed to go out like that, bro. You let them catch you like that? You let them catch you in 4K? Beating a crook? Excuse me, killing a crook? You let them catch you in 4K killing a crook? You're wild. The worst thing you could have done in your whole entire life. You would have been better running a motherfucker over with your car by accident than letting them catch you in 4K brutally beating an inmate, dog. Yo, this shit is crazy. I got this last night, man. I was too tired to do a video. I should have been to the video, but I was too tired. Y'all know, in case you don't know, I'm a retired correction officer myself. So seeing this is like, what? So you got this lady up here. oh, boo hoo 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 hoo. You know, I'm warning. I'm telling you, this shit is horrible. You know, I got to show you this horrible thing. But wait, right? So this same guy, right? Years prior, the reason why he is actually even in jail is because he tried to kill a bitch. Yeah, long time ago, this same dude was sentenced to 12 years in prison after after he admitted to stabbing his long-term girlfriend, right? Robert Lee pleaded guilty in December to felony assault. In the first, stabbed his girlfriend several times on Woodhill Drive when he was confronted by two of his neighbors in Greece and ran away from the scene. The neighbors called the police, who tended to the victim and located and arrested Brooks. Court papers indicated Brooks used a folding knife in the attack, allegedly stabbing the victim in the neck, chest, torso, and her back, as well as her hands and forearms. So, if somebody stabs you in your hands and forearms, those are what they call defensive wounds. Person is trying to defend themselves. They're begging for their lives and they're trying not to die. And here's the thing: when this happened, they probably thought he was the most horrible motherfucker on planet Earth. How could you just run down on a defenseless, pretty little soul and stab the shit out of her like that? You heathen. But as soon as this thing is in fucking corrections, they act like he's a kindergartner. You know, I always wondered, like, how the fuck does this transformation in people's heads happen? Everyone is like, oh, these CEOs and this and that. Yo, this nigga was fucking little kids in the ass. And you're mad because I slapped them up? Huh. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Who do you think wants justice? You know, the kid that got molested, the kid that, the woman that got stabbed by her crazy, deranged fucking. Look at this nigga here. Look at this nigga here. Looked like he was on PCP or some shit. He stabbed fuck all out of his girl. She probably was about to leave his ass. I wonder what she looked like. Because if you talking to this nigga here, I mean, what the fuck? All right. So stabbed her in the neck, back, chest, torso, hands, and the forearms, right? Today's sentencing ensures Robert Lee Brooks was appropriately punished, right? Against the mother of his child. That was his baby mama. So the successful prosecution of this case was the direct collaborative efforts of our office, right? So they're all slapping each other fives and giving each other high fives and shit. Yeah, we got justice. We locked this motherfucking animal up. Well, while the animal was locked up, something happened and he got his shit pushed back. If you look, right, at the way the cop was stomping his nutsack out, this nigga here, all that is penis envy. That's all that is. Penis envy. You have to know if you go to jail and niggas start fucking with your nuts, it's penis envy. Okay? Let's watch it again.
Brooks. The footage, blurred and
Yeah.
redacted by state authorities, shows officers repeatedly kicking and punching Brooks in the legs and chest and trying to jam in it. Newly released shocking video shows these correctional officers fatally beating an inmate, Robert Brooks. The footage, blurred and redacted by state authorities, shows officers repeatedly kicking and punching Brooks in the legs and chest and trying to jam an object down his throat. New York's Attorney General says Brooks was pronounced dead December 10th, a day after these interactions with.
Now that style of beating in a prison setting is taught. Stuffing shit in the motherfucking mouth, stomping them in the nuts. Shit like that is taught by your predecessors on that job. That's the worst situation you could find yourself in as a new CO. The worst. That's gang assault. Minimum 2 years. That's gang assault. But this guy's dead, so they're gonna get 25 years, B. And 411, peace, what's up? Yeah, that's gang assault. The niggas are done. They're never going home. You're never going home. And they release that shit to the public. So when we see people doing this type of shit right here, man, that's what that is. What the hell? What we got here? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good shit, man. You know, stay safe, stay out the streets during these last few days of the year if you can help it. You know what I'm saying? Wild shit be happening towards the end, you know how shit be. Right? So just prior to this, right? Don't forget this guy was just jammed up for stabbing his baby mama in the street. He tried to kill her in the street, man. Two men ran over. Two men ran over and the motherfucker ran off. Right? So we got they gave us that little bit of footage, right? We got some more footage from this other website of how they were doing them. They were also punching him in his nuts too. You know, I mean, as a man, yo, um, they don't say. They never say what sparked it. Usually what sparks a ass whooping like that, honestly, from being on the job is an assault. Uh maybe he assaulted staff, maybe he spit on somebody, uh something like that. That's really the only thing that warrants, an ass whooping like that, man. I remember when I was on, uh this dude, this fucker was like, God damn, this was a big ass motherfucker. He was like 22. But this nigga was like 6'5", fucking 300 pounds, man. And we had this little ass captain, man. This motherfucker knocked him out, boom, and then hit him again and woke him back up before he fucking hit the ground. He broke his eye socket. And it just so happened that that captain was well liked. So when everybody found out that he broke a captain's eye socket and it was this specific captain, shit didn't go well for him at all. Um, so, assaults, yeah, you're going to get fucked up. But, you got to be careful. You can't just be doing this shit to niggas like that because it's easy to go overboard. It's easy to go overboard because everybody's trying to get a piece. You got this frustration from some shit that you really, the person you really want to beat the fuck out of, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot engage in that, bro. I was involved in that one like once. And after I got out of that, I said, yo, I ain't never doing this shit again. Cause niggas were trying to lock you up, man. Yeah, the dog pile. Yeah. Niggas be pushing each other out the way just to get like 2 seconds of whooping this nigga out. Yeah. And the worst part, right before I took corrections, I used to work in the hospital. It was a psych ward. And I know a person laying on their back, they could choke on their blood. So here I am. I'm a rookie on the job. I'm like, yo, I'm seeing this motherfucker laying on his back, blowing bubbles with his blood. I'm just like, we in the rooms, fucking testosterone is up and shit. And I'm the new dude. I'm like, damn, man, I don't want to seem, you don't want to seem like you know what I'm saying? You on the wrong side, you feel me? But I'm looking at this nigga and I'm like, blaster. My guy. Yeah, man. I don't even understand how the fuck that's possible. I'm not the guy to always yell out racism and fucking discrimination and all that, but I gotta yell it, bro. There's no reason there's no fucking reason, bro. This bitch, this retarded fuck should even be still able to sue. Like, there's no case, bro. What do you mean? Bitch don't know where she was that night. Daddy say he would have remembered it. I ain't drive 5 hours to pick this bitch up in the middle of the night. So that's out. The two fucking Ben and Jerry she said she was fucking talking to at the place, they weren't even in the fucking state. That's out. Somebody drove her 5 hours to the middle of Manhattan with no money and just left her there. Conveniently, that motherfucker's dead. That's out. You said you was at a white mansion 20 minutes from fucking Radio City Music Hall. There is no white mansion 20 minutes from Radio City Music Hall. That's out. Why are you still letting this bitch up here? Don't just say you fucking racist and you just don't want them walking the streets. I would rather you say that. And like this other bullshit, you let shit slide. This is how motherfuckers get killed. Listen, don't think judges can't get killed. For the last 10 years, quite a few of them have been getting laid the fuck down. The last one was done in by uh, Pedro Argote, Perez Argote. Fucking divorce court. Judge was being a dick, gave his wife everything. He followed that motherfucker home. When he got out of his car, he blew his brains out right in his driveway. Niggas is getting tired of these judges fucking with them. Everybody's touchable. Nobody is untouchable, man. Especially these motherfuckers. You see in the courtroom, that dude that hopped over the fucking shit and started punching the judge out. They just don't like them like that. So for them to actually, yo, I got some shit to show y'all. So for them to actually let her stay up there, you won't give Diddy bail, but you gave mafia members bail. You gave the dude who was fucking the Abercrombie and Fitch boys bail. I don't understand. We got a lot of shit going. You know. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, man, you just, you got to take one for the team. Check this out. Do you guys watch Hassan Campbell. You guys watch Hassan Campbell? Well, tonight Hassan Campbell had a special guest on that used to work for Terror Squad. We got it. Do you think those guns with the missing serial numbers are what's keeping him in there? Why didn't they give him bond? Yeah, nah, I don't think the guns had anything to do with it because it's Florida for one. The missing serial numbers, they would have put that in the initial um, indictment. He still only has three charges. There was no drug charges. There was no gun charges. It was just sex trafficking and uh, prostitute transportation for prostitution and racketeering. They were going for the big numbers. You know, if you got a gun that's in your possession and you can have it, but it's the serial numbers are scratched off, they ain't gonna get enough time out of you for that. You're welcome. I don't mind answering questions, not a problem. Now, Diddy should have been home. It's fucked up. He should have been home. You know, you fucked up when a white man don't want your money. You done fucked up. But they got Diddy riding around on a fucking motorcycle. Hold on. Let me pull this up, B. I really think it's him. Hold on. This shit was crazy. Mexican Crips, Travis Hunter, that shit, the volleyball shit. Here you go. Yo, look at this shit here. I've seen some wild shit in jail before. I have. I've seen inmates with fucking laptops and shit like that. If she was black or brown, it wouldn't go that far. Facts. They wouldn't want to hear what she had to say. That's how this bitch is lying. For some reason, they keeping her. Yo, check this shit out, man. Look at this shit. Look at this nigga in jail. I think it's him. That's why I'm showing you. I believe it is him. Okay, let me blow this up. Right? Look at this shit. Yo, the only reason I can't see the face, but the only motherfucker I could fathom riding a bike in jail would be would be him. Where'd he get a dirt bike? Yeah. This shit is crazy, man. This world is fucking nuts. Yo, I don't know who that nigga is, but ain't nobody believed that story when he told him. Say, yo, word to mother, I was riding a dirt bike and on a fucking cell block. I'm telling you, ain't nobody's gonna believe that. Like this nigga always lying. All right, so yo, let me go show you this shit right here. So this dude, Hassan, can oh wait, first I want to show you. Fuck it. So what do you think about that? Do you think that that's karma? You think that guy just got karma? Yeah, he's so black and his hair black. Can't you fucking tell? You know what I'm saying? He's not super skinny. He's not big. So it's kind of hard to fucking tell. So y'all heard them two gay couple, they adopted a fucking kid, two kids and shit, and they was just violating the kids, man. They need to stop letting them adopt kids, man. Uh, where is he at? Where's Hassan Campbell at? All right, here we go. Hold on. So the guy who's talking, this nigga said Fat Joe. He witnessed Fat Joe uh, sexually assault a 15-year-old girl. Might be. Might be. Y'all heard me? The guy I'm about to show you, he said he witnessed Fat Joe sexually assault a 15-year-old girl. That's what he said. He said, I'm not lying. That's what I saw. You know, I feel bad. I should have did something about it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, here it go right here. This shit is crazy. Fat Joe done fucked up, B. Yeah, he done pissed us off. Niggas is going for it. They want him to be in jail. Jail without the bail.
So we went in there. Joe was like, yo, whoever ain't got a problem with me.
So this guy, his name's supposed to be T.A., right? He's a ghostwriter for Fat Joe and a couple others.
Boom. Cassidy broke out, and Pat stood there. There was two girls in the corner. And he was just like, yo, Pat, you got a problem with me? And I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Hold up. So he did it like that, the scene in Players Club. Whoever ain't got a problem, clear out, and the room cleared out.
Yeah. So he was just like, he came in like, yo, Pat, you got a problem with me? And Pat held his own, bro. Pat was like, if you got a problem with me, Joe.
Facts.
These are the exact words. If you got a problem with me, Joe. He's like, yo, Pat, I don't want Pat. He's like, if you got a problem with me, Joe, say, I'm gonna ask you again, Pat. You got a problem? He was like, yo, Joe, you got a problem with me? And then that's.
So he's talking about Papoose and Fat Joe had a fight.
It popped off, and Pat went around the little island shit. And, you know, Joe was swinging. Joe was missing them. Pat smiled at him and all that. Joe, like, me and Purse, I split homie head open.
So hold on. You going too fast.
Punches at me. Punches. You playing? I told you to stop playing. Hitting moves like throwing baby punches and shit. Put a hand off his waist. That was it, man.
And y'all took the hammer from him.
You really want to know how it went down?
Not yet.
We had the hammer out. I ain't gonna say who, but we had the hammer out already when we walked in the room. The hammer was already pointing at them, so we already had to drop. And Pat Man had his hand like on his waist, like he was froze, like he wanted to go for his hammer, but he can't because on our side we had the hammer out.
Yo,
so I whacked him one time. Pat wrestled the hammer off of him, and
Papoose got them hands.
Joe and Pat was getting it in the corner. Pat, my man, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to tell a story.
Nah, we gotta be honest about it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, whatever happened, it happened. You don't want to water it down. It happened already.
That's a fact. Now I ain't was getting it in the corner. JB came, had his eyes on Joe, but JB went out, and Pat just like, yo, 80,000 G, man. He ain't back down. Even though niggas had the hammer out, Pat ain't back down. Told Joe, if you got a problem with me, basically, I got a problem, nigga. He was ready to square up. That's how it went, man.
Shout out to Papoose. Papoose is as real as it comes, man. He's doing so good, man. That motherfucker can get a pass. If he do some shady shit, that motherfucker gonna get a pass because he just been too real, man. All Fat Joe had to do was to don't say FBA. His album ain't even selling. He came out with an album like a week ago. That shit ain't even selling. This dude said I got more views on my fucking YouTube videos than this nigga got sales. I said, damn, that's good for his ass though. Niggas is really tight, man. He calling niggas, yo.
So
it was two girls in there, right? And these two girls, man, if they're alive, they somewhere in this world, and they seeing this, they know they seen the whole shit. They seen the whole thing. It was two black girls in there in the corner. They seen the whole ish pop off. They stood in there for the whole ish. They could tell their side, man. They could tell their side. But that's basically how that went with Pat, man. And then whatever, man.
From what I'm hearing, I'm hearing that after the incident happened, after Papoose lost his
Papoose ain't did an album. I said this. I think I read this is his first album out of 17 years or some shit. Let me see.
watch. I heard K Slade was very, very upset, and he was making moves to get that watch back, that jewelry back from Fat Joe.
I mean, I don't that side of it. I ain't hearing nothing about. I'm sure K Slade was upset. Him and Joe was beefing. I'm sure, bro. But I ain't really hearing nothing about that part. But I'm sure they was trying to make moves to get that back.
Okay, so now you was there for the situation that happened with over Remy and Pat and Joe. And let me ask you a question, right? There was
Put him in the dirt, Haz. Put him in the dirt. What's the question?
There was an incident that happened that took place where there was an alleged assault on a young.
His last album was 2010. His last album was 2010. So that nigga's broke. That's why he putting the album out. Don't nobody want to hear what the fuck you got to talk about today. Nobody want to hear that shit, nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Young lady. What happened that night?
So my Milwaukee?
I think it was Milwaukee. What happened?
So you know I'm putting this in song format, but I'm gonna give you some, right? I'm putting that whole Milwaukee in song format. But I'm gonna give you some. So we was at the spot and we performed. Joe was like, yo, bring some joints in. I brung in a lot of joints. I brought in about 10 joints.
All right, so the guy that's talking was hired by Fat Joe to be a ghostwriter. And he's saying Fat Joe, he had him right, and he had him bring girls, and he had him as like a pop-off dummy. We said Joe was pushing buttons, you know what I'm saying? He pushed a button, he wants you to go punch, fuck somebody up, and that's what he was doing for him.
I had the one that I was talking to, the one little red bone looking joint, and Joe had a bunch of joints with him. And, I went over there, yo, y'all hanging out, y'all coming? They all like, yeah, we gonna hang out. The joint that was with me, she was coming. I already hollered at her.
What the fuck was that? Y'all seen that? What the what the fuck he just did? Look at this shit. What the fuck he just did?
All like, yeah, we gonna hang out.
Yo, Haas, what the fuck you talking? Yo, man, cut that bullshit out, bro.
The joint that was with me, she was coming. I already hollered at her. So we leaving to go to the limo. I look back, Joe ain't got no girls with him. So see, this is the thing with Fat Joe that people gotta understand, right? This nigga's a narcissist, yo. He's about, but he's big on it though. He's different. He's about control, right? And I was blinded. Like, and this is a lesson learned. This is a lesson for me. This is a lesson for the people that's listening. I was blinded. I ain't really see nothing of it. I ain't think nothing of it because I thought Joe was my brother, right? It was never a time where it could be easy sailing with me when I got a girl, right? If I leave with a girl, Joe, I got 10 joints for Joe. I took one, he got 9. The one I took is a 6 or a 7. He got all dimes. But he want to smash my joint out with me. It sounds crazy, right? So he gets in the limo, he ain't got no.
Hey, yo. What?
and he's looking at me and the girl sitting on my lap. We talking, we vibing, and Joe's just sitting there in the corner. He's watching. I can see like he got the glasses on. You see the car, the light hitting the windows, the light hit in this shade. So I'm looking at this nigga. I'm not really thinking nothing of it. So we get to the hotel, we pull up, we go in the lobby. There's mad people in the lobby. But looking back now, I get it. Joe's on some, yo, I'm the star. I'm supposed to have a girl every time. Nah, you the little nigga. You my little brother. Nah, let me get this. So Shorty was just, we was in the lobby. And your man Joe just...
Hold up. So basically what he was using you for was to recruit the females.
Absolutely.
Instead of pushing your music.
Absolutely. Always. Everywhere we went.
All right, so what happened? So this specific night, the police got involved in this case. What happened?
All right, I'm trying to tell you. Let me get to it. So we go in the lobby. We're standing in the lobby. Shorty got a short skirt on. Your man Joe takes his whole hand, his whole arm, and throws it up her skirt and grabs her whole jump off, bro. Like, grabs it though, like it aggressively though, like. Let me get that. And she jumped and turned around, and the nigga was just looking at her. I was in disbelief. I looked, and she was just like, "Oh, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom."
What?
And I just was like shaking my head. Shorty went in the bathroom. She'd been in there 20 minutes. She never.
Yo, where this nigga Tony Busby at? We need the fucking Fat Joe surviving Fat Joe hotline, nigga. This nigga on here saying, yeah, I seen Fat Joe grab this bitch pussy, like Donald Trump said, grab him by the pussy. This shit is crazy.
She like, oh, turned around. It aggressively though, like, and his whole arm and throws it up her skirt and grabs her whole jump off, bro. Like, grabs it though, like it aggressively though, like, let me get that. And she jumped and turned around, and the nigga was just looking at her. I was in disbelief. I looked, and she was just like, "Oh, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom." And I just was like shaking my head. Shorty went in the bathroom. She'd been in there 20 minutes. She never came out. She never came out. Shorty been in the bathroom 20 minutes. So niggas go in the bathroom looking for her. The window was up, so I guess she went through.
Yo, this is the straight lineup for Joe right here. This is the breadcrumbs. This is the pebbles. They lining him up right now.
Window, right? We go in the parking lot. We looking for her. I was just like, damn, yo. Shorty's going right to police. I already had the guts. I went to my room. Probably like 30 minutes later, they call my phone. Yo, police coming to your room. I'm like, yeah. They was like, yeah. The girl say that niggas have sexually assaulted her. Which Joe did sexually assault Shorty, man. If it wasn't for Fat Joe, we wouldn't be in that situation. So the cops came to my room. They swabbed me. They took a picture of me. They turned my room upside down.
Hold on. What you mean they swabbed you?
Yeah, they swabbed me because Shorty said we was making out in a limo. Shorty did what she was supposed to do. She added on to her story. She said that I took her panties. She was like, yo, Joe sexually assaulted.
This nigga just he he angry. Yeah, that shit don't make no sense. Nigga said the police came in and they swabbed me. Nigga, they swabbed me for it. Cops don't walk around with those fucking DNA. He don't give a fuck. He lining Joe up. Yeah, he grabbed this bitch. He tells her about another chick that he fucking sexually assaulted, and he says she was 15.
He grabbed me, and his man took her panties. I never took her panties. Shorty never had panties on. When she got in the limo, she never had panties on. They never found no panties with me. You feel what I'm saying? So they swabbed me. They took pictures. They was just like, the girl said you took something of hers. I was like, what she said I took? I ain't take nothing. It was like, they said you took her panties. So they dumping my suitcase. They trashing my room. They pulling out the dresser, the drawers to the dresser. So I'm looking. I'm like, damn, yo, this nigga Joe the whole time. And you would think, right? This shit was all over CNN. It was big. So Joe, Joe made it disappear, bro. She got in touch with her people. Her people went and said that Shorty was lying or whatever. This is what she does. And niggas, brown paper bag under the table. But you would think that a nigga like Joe would learn his lesson, right? But nah, it didn't stop there, bro.
Hold up. So allegedly, basically alleged, because I gotta say allegedly. So basically,
Nah, ain't no allegedly, bro.
Oh, you?
Ain't no
That's right. You
allegedly,
was there.
bro, listen. No, listen. Ain't no allegedly, bro. With me, ain't no allegedly. Wow, Joe would have been this time, bro. All this, I've been put all this. I ain't put this out.
So hold on. So the night, so the police searched y'all, and did they take you out of jail? Like what actually happened?
Nah, they ain't take us to jail. I don't know what they did with Joe because I was in my room. I stood in my room after they left. I didn't see Joe till the next morning. So nah, but they ain't take me to jail as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know, they ain't take Joe to jail. They just took pictures of us, they swabbed us or whatever, and I guess they took short story. But Joe did that, man. Joe grabbed the girl's whole church, man. He ain't have to do that, bro. Like the girl wasn't even with him. Like imagine niggas would have caught some time behind that, bro. And that's all Joe's fault, bro. He's a foul nigga, and I don't care, bro. I'm speaking nothing but the truth, nothing but facts, bro. I'm telling my story how it is, and then people gotta understand this is personal between me and Joe. I'm not one of them dudes out there just going at it like, yo, fuck that nigga. This is very, very, very personal. You people gotta understand how personal this is, man. This shit hurt. And I didn't want to do this. I actually looked at Joe like my brother at one point. I love Fat Joe.
Now, the same thing that I said with Diddy, everybody who filed something against Diddy hated him. So, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, this is true. You don't have any evidence. It was fucking X amount of years ago, and you hate him. This guy, he's saying over and over again, he was my brother, Joe was my brother, and he did this and da 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 da. But if a chick comes up and says Fat Joe grabbed me or sexually assaulted me, and this nigga say I was there and I seen it, she's gonna win the civil suit. She's gonna win the civil suit. It might not be criminal. It might be just enough because there's no evidence. When there's no evidence, they can't push it in criminal. They can only push it in a civil. So you could recoup some sort of not benefits, but some kind of benefit of that happening to you. So he could be held liable to pay. All it takes is some chick to say yeah he did it, and this nigga here gonna go up there and say yeah he did it. I seen him, and that nigga gonna have to pay. Yo. This shit is crazy, man. Fuck that celebrity shit, man.
Joseph Anthony Carter Jr.
Oh my God. This nigga called the government out. He like, yeah, fuck that nigga. Joseph Anthony Carter Jr. Get it off your chest, dog. Joe apparently did some foul shit to this nigga though. He did some foul shit to him, and that shit comes back. You can't be violating niggas, man. And every dog has his day. Karma come back, man.
Fat Joseph Anthony Carter Jr. I love this nigga, bro. I lived with him for 4 years. I wrote his shit when I was thinking twice. I was the nigga saying, yo, fuck that. Let's go at G Unit, bro. Write this. Let's do this. I was that guy, bro. I don't have to lie on Fat Joe. Fat Joe wouldn't let me chill. So once I started to realize that, yo, if you don't defend yourself and you don't fight back, my nigga,
It's back in 2010.
my dream, 12, 13 years old in the crib, writing, battling niggas on hood like DVDs, going from borough to borough, bro. This was my dream, getting on, bro. Getting on, taking a big stage, bro. It was my dream. I felt bad. I felt like, yo,
Uh, maybe not really Fat Joe, but this FBA versus everybody thing could possibly be a big distraction. This could be bigger than black versus white. This could be bigger than a cop shooting an unarmed black man or a black woman. If they cause a beef between us and Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans and all West Indians, if we're fighting amongst each other, it's over. We're not going to see shit. Remember when Fat Joe first got that surgery and suddenly he was skinny Joe? Yeah, that nigga got that. So he ain't losing no fucking weight. That nigga had the surgery. They put him to sleep and cut his stomach in half. Yeah, I don't really know much about the FBA thing, but from what I've been seeing online, it might be something that I could get with. If there's more, I got to look more into it. But yo, I'm black. I'm was born here. My great 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 I was able to trace back to fucking the 1900s, to 1900. And what's this old boy name? I got this motherfucker right here. Where you at? He a family member of mine. Rudolph. Rudolph West. Born in Virginia in 1900. I keep this shit in my tabs. I'm trying to find out, my ancestry and shit. As far
I felt helpless. I was playing my position like with Nikki, like with the 16-year-old man. Like, what can I do, huh? There's but so much I could do. Was I supposed to go to
Hold up. I gotta slow it down. So now, Fat Joe, we all heard the audio where he said, if Africa Bambaataa is guilty, he should get the death penalty. Meanwhile, you just brought up somebody named Nikki, that's 16 years old. Who's Nikki?
Nikki is the girl, the young girl, the underage girl that Joe had a 5-year relationship, hardcore relationship with behind his wife.
Oh yeah, nah. I didn't take a test. It was a website, and like family members go in there and they, add shit to it or whatever. Yeah, nah, I'm not giving my DNA to no fucking body. I don't play that shit. I don't trust nobody like that. Mm-mm. Definitely know what you mean. I don't trust the motherfuckers.
He should get the death penalty. Meanwhile, you just brought up somebody named Nikki, that's 16 years old. Who's Nikki?
Nikki is the girl, the young girl, the underage girl that Joe had a 5-year relationship, hardcore relationship with behind his wife's back. The girl that he told that he was going to leave his wife for. The girl that he told, if you move back to Miami, I'm going to get you a job at the radio station. You want to know how I know that? Because I talked to her. I try to get her to come out. She's not ready to do it. She's like, yo, I'm a Christian. I'm a woman of God. Like, I asked God for the answers. He won't tell me it's not the right thing to do. But she's watching. This is all. It could be over right now, today. It could have been over.
This nigga cap. This nigga capping, man. This nigga capping, bro. I ain't mad at him though. Fuck that nigga. Let him get railroaded. But I think, I kind of think it's cap. They already got a lot of DNA with that seat. Yeah, them motherfuckers. Yeah, them son of a bitches. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's like I want to believe him because I'm on my fuck Fat Joe shit. But then I'm like, you know, the sensible side of Big West is like, yo, you know that shit sound like cap. So I'm just like 16-year-old. So you told this 16-year-old you was gonna leave your wife for her and you moved her down to Miami. Nah, man, nah.
When I spoke to her,
Have you met this girl?
You said what?
Have you met this girl? Is like, cause
I was hanging out. Nikki was with us everywhere, bro. Nikki was there when I knocked the dude out in Finland. The Somalian dude. Nikki was right there. She was in the street like, yeah, that's how we.
It's all about the receipts, baby. It's all about the motherfucking receipts, for real. We need proof. We need names. We need all that. Who? Where you at? What do you do? Who is it? Say his name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need proof, man. We need that proof. This is good. This is very entertaining, though.
Do it. She was all over the world with us.
all right. So what happened? What happened with that story right there? Tell us about that story when Nikki was there and what happened.
So we went to Finland. Joe ain't show up. He had missed a show date. So everybody thought Joe wasn't going to show up to Finland, Helsinki. So we went out there, and the promoter was like, "Yo, I need you to go touch the club. You know, go know that you here because we ain't sell no tickets. They sold like 200 tickets for a venue that held 4,500. So the nigga JB was in there. JB went outside to smoke a cigarette. I went outside, and the dude just came through. He pushed me. Cock Diesel too, kind of big. He pushed me like I pushed him back. What you doing, man? I had the Yankee hat on there. He looked. He was like, New York, like basically saying I was choked. And JB came back in. JB's like, yo, T.A. chill. He gave me a box of cigarettes. I said, I don't really care about all that, JB. Like, this nigga put his hands on me. He touched me like, yo, T.A. chill, man, chill. He like, yo, that's my brother, chill. Homie was like, all right. He walks off. So we go up in the VIP, which was like, it was like an upstairs level. It was like one level up. So homie came back with like 5 dudes. He's like, Fat Yo, my nigga, Fat Yo, New York, pussy, just like that. So Joe looked at me like, yo, T.A., what's going on? I'm like, nah, Joe, homie, push me over there. He like, yo, nah, T.A., chill, let's just do the show. So JB was like, nah, Joe, homie, pushed him. So he's like, yo, T.A., chill, don't even worry about it. Homie comes back with like 10, 12, 13 dudes. They're like, yo, Fat Yo, New York, pussy, They started doing the gun shit to me. So Joe was just like, all right, T.A., this what you want? You want to get your head bust open? You want me to show you? All right, T.A. Niggas started putting their jury in a bag. We all gave the jury to Nikki. Nikki held the jury in her bag. So we go outside. We go outside like right before the club let out. So Joe like, yo, he like, do what you got to do. So I'm standing right there in case Joe's cross.
Hold up. So it looked like he actually doubled down on this. This was about an hour ago, it says.
Allegedly. Want to talk about Joe? Fat Joe arrested for sexual assault. TMZ, here we go. Platinum selling rapper Fat Joe was detained by the police in Madison, Wisconsin last night after a 33-year-old woman told cops that Joe had his entourage sexually assault her inside a Cadillac limo. According to Madison PD, the woman claims the incident went down after rapper real name Joseph Cartagena performed at the concert at the theater last night. Cops say the woman claims shortly after the concert had concluded, the woman found herself inside the Cadillac limousine with Joe and other males, subjects all with the destination of the hotel located in Madison West Side. Cops tell TMZ that Fat Joe was detained for questioning, but he was not arrested. He was released this morning sometimes at 7 a.m. All right. So far, no arrests have been made, and the police tells us the investigation is ongoing. Well, in my investigation that I did in the situation, one of the males that was in the car with Fat Joe when that happened allegedly was
The fuck? Damn, Haas, how the hell you fuck? Interesting. Okay.
I'm not even playing with niggas no more. Niggas is waging war on me, trying to stop me from feeding my family while I'm beefing with a pedophile ring.
Yo, can y'all hear this?
Fat Joe, aren't you the one that said a pedophile should get the death penalty? Fat Joe accused of sexual assault. Fat Joe accused of sexual assault. Fat Joe sexual assault allegations.
Yo, shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I see exactly what's going on, man. All these dudes from the streets is jumping their ass on YouTube and trying to bring the streets to YouTube. Ratchetness.
Across the street. JB's like in the middle of the street. So homie comes out to smoke a cigarette. So I'm like, yo, New York, what's up, New York? He like, wait. I said, yo, come in, New York. So I'm standing on the left side. There's a few people out there. Homie comes out to the left side looking for me, but I moved to the right side. So he went to the left looking for me. I tapped him on the shoulder and just knocked him out. He went to sleep.
Yeah.
Next day, sold out show, capacity. And Joe went on stage. You know, I'm pretty sure his footage out there. You know, we go look for it. Hell Stinky, Finland, Fat Joe performing. He went on stage. He said the speech. See, when Terror Squad is in the building, we fuck niggas happening. Everybody went crazy. So, and Nikki was there. She was screaming in the streets. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. So, homie people came out high. It was like 20 of them. They started coming out screaming, "What you hit him with? What you hit?" I was like, "Come on, hit him with nothing. What's up? What's up, Joe?" Like, "Yo, get in the car. Get in the car. You crazy." Got in the van and they started shaking the van and shit, you know. And then we did thought went back to the hotel, but they said them dudes was terrorizing that club every weekend, bro, beating niggas up. So police ain't even act on it. They ain't even care. They was happy homie got knocked out. So that's how that story went, man. But that's just another, you know, another incident, man. Another one added onto the history books.
So
Joe.
how many years did you matter of fact, no, before I even get to that, so Nikki was there. Okay, so what's the story with Nikki now? Where did Joe meet her, and how did this relationship go? How old was Joe, and how old was she?
Yo, so I got my stories mixed up, right? I thought Joe first met her in Harlem because I was there when he jumped out the Phantom, but he didn't. When I spoke to her, she said she met Joe in Club Mansion. She was underage. You know, they had these fake IDs. She was in Mansion. She met Joe, and she said she told Joe her age. And Joe ain't cared. Joe just kept pursuing her.
He's trying to line Joe up. He's trying to line him up. If he did it, fuck it. You feel me? If he did it, fuck it. But you know, if he didn't do it, bro, I know you mad. You feel me? You know, but that's grimy, man. You know, that's to put that on like I don't like the false allegation shit. So if it's true, cool. But you know, I just hope he's not doing this out of bitterness, man. You feel me? Even though, come on, bruv. Even though Fat Joe's a fucking scumbag. but still, you know.
And then she seen Joe. She spoke to her. She said she met Joe in Club Mansion. She was underage. You know, they had these fake IDs. She was in Mansion. She met Joe. And she said she told Joe her age. And Joe ain't cared. Joe just kept pursuing her. And then she seen Joe in Harlem. And that's when Joe, you know, chased her down to Harlem. He kept pursuing her. And he just begged her like, yo, please move back to Miami. Because she wanted to do radio station. She wanted to be on a radio station. I spoke to her a few months. This is what she told me out of her mouth. She's like, yeah, Joe told me to move back to Miami. I moved back. He told me he was going to eventually leave his wife. He bought her a drop top, rag top Benz, bro, a black one. Had her on all of the flyest designers, like, sure he was paying her rent. I even met her mom. Nikki was with us almost every day. Like, his man had a penthouse up the block from his house on South Beach, College Avenue. So his man had the penthouse.
So he knows who this Nikki is. He met her mother. He knows all this stuff about her. So is that the play? Yo, Nikki, come on, we gonna get this nigga. Like, is that the play? This shit is crazy.
So that's where we used to go. Joe used to go there and spend a lot of time with Nikki there. So yeah, there was a full-fledged, I'm sure they loved each other. I'm not saying it wasn't real love. What I'm saying is Fat Joe took advantage and he was messing with an underage girl.
That's what he's trying to get him on. That's what he's trying to get him on. That's his enemy now, and that's what he calling out. That's what he going with. Wow. See how this plays out.
It's sickening, bro. Like, you know, and people, you know, now people they on his neck. They saying the racism shit. Like, you know, I've been put that out there, but it's all right. You know, it's all.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let me ask, why do you feel Joe is racist, and why do you feel like he's racist?
I feel like, you know, I ain't going Hodge, man. I'm not here to lie on Fat Joe, right? I can't tell you that it wasn't some great times. It wasn't good times with him. I can't tell you it wasn't times that I felt like, all right, this is good. We good. But it was times where I felt like it was racism. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I used to go in his refrigerator in his house, I never wanted to go in his refrigerator. And he used to be like, yo, go ahead, this is my house, go in the refrigerator. And his wife's mom got mad. She's like, yo, I don't want him going in the refrigerator. She don't even live here. She's from Colombia. She'd come and visit. She's like, I don't want him going in the refrigerator. So Joe was just like, nah, it's all right. He's my bro. And then when all the other dudes come, you know, she never say nothing. I don't really want to get into that because I brought up Spanish too, bro. I got Puerto Ricans in my family, bro. Like, so I don't really believe in all this shit. But yeah,
but you know what though? See, what you got to understand is that racism between Spanish and black and dark Spanish and light Spanish is very, very real, and it's something that needs to be touched on because
all right. So
even when you watch Caliente, right? Back in the days, you watched the show Caliente. All of the dark Spanish were maids. All of the light Spanish was rich. So we definitely seen how this played out and how it played out throughout the years. I also know what it's like to have Latino friends where certain people you couldn't go in their house. The grandmother or the mother did not like you.
So that was you. I hear you, Haas. That was one incident, and there was another incident when he was overseas, and Joe wanted me to like carry his bag. You a healthy dude, bro. You with your wife. I don't look at nobody like my God, bro, or my king. I just don't, bro. I wasn't brought up like that, and I really don't look at niggas like they just the toughest and realest niggas in the world. You feel what I'm saying? But Joe asked me to hold his bag or whatever, and I'm not gonna lie. It's times that I held this bag because his leg was hurting or his arm, and I'm like, yo, Joe, I got you. But let me be willingly. Let me willingly say, yo, my brother, I got you, bro. You all twisted, you beat up right now. I got you, bro. You got on Bengay and shit. You can't even bend over. I got you, homie. But the way he did it, like, yo, TA grabbed my bag in front of his wife, and I was like, nah, I'm not holding your bag. So when we was going to walk in the business lounge, he stiff-armed me out, put his hand out, and he was like, nah, you're not coming in here with us. Stay out there. And I looked at him, and I was like, all right, it's cool. and I just walked off, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely some racism in there. And again, I never did nothing to Fat Joe, right? So I try to figure it out, right? Like, nah, he can't be racist, bro. Like, he got black people with him, like Percy. God bless her death, right? This is one. Yo, Fat Joe, my brother, Fat Joe. Fat Joe, my brother, Fat Joe. My brother, Joe. My brother, Joe. I'm not even going at you, bro. Like, trying to diss you right now, bro. Talking.
This nigga crying?
Yo, Percy begged you, bro, for a job, Joe. Begged you multiple times, Joe.
Rest in peace to Percy.
He begged you, Joe. He said, yo, let me make me a role manager, Joe. You dubbed him. Yo, Joe, fuck it. Give me a job in the store, Joe. You dubbed him. Multiple times he kept asking you, Joe. You know how I know? Because I told him to just keep asking you, Joe. I told him, Joe, me and Percy talk almost every day, Fat Joe. He was with me, if you didn't know, Joe. And I know that's one of the other reasons why you started acting funny with him. I got receipts, Joe. I don't know why you letting this shit drag out, Fat Joe. Joseph, why you letting it drag out? We was your brothers, bro. Yo, Joe, I was once your brother, Joe. I never did nothing to you. I never spoke up to you. I never cursed at you, Joe. I rarely gave you attitude, and I never said no, Joe. Percy's your brother, right? 4th grade? He begged you, Joe. Give me a spot in the store, Joe. Fuck it, let me get a spot. You ain't got no room. All right, Joe, can you put my son's? Percy told me, can my son get a job? Joe dubbed him. Yo, Joe, it's just clear as day, man. But you had other people in there, Joe, and y'all know what I'm talking about. But you had other people, and then the people you hired, Joe, your people stole from you, Joe. They stole from you, my man. Your people. You know the dudes you got in your store right now, Joe? You know what they're doing, Joe. You know they're selling the Jordans at high prices, Joe, behind your back. Unless you know, you want to lose your Jordan license, Joe, your Nike, whatever license you got in there, because you know your people be selling them sneakers for like $600, $800 2 weeks before they come out, Joe. But you couldn't get Percy job. But your peoples are doing this, Joe. Your people are doing this, Joe. Joe, when there was real smoke, Joe, who you depending on? Percy. Pistol Pete wasn't doing it, Joe. It was Percy, Joe. Joe, man. I don't understand, my brother. Now, Percy ain't here. I'm not saying it's your fault, but what if, Joe, you would have did right by him, Joe? Because y'all wasn't messing with him. Nobody in Terror Squad was messing with Percy, bro. The other dudes, I ain't gonna say their name, yeah, you know, but the immediate dudes, y'all wasn't messing with them, Joe. Like, show a text message, your last text to him, Joe. I bet you personally have your new number, Joe. What happened to Summer Jam with Percy, Joe?
What happened at Summer Jam?
Hold up. Our brother, Fat Joe. Our brother, bro. Percy. Our brother, Joe. The guy that would have went to the moon in Fort Martians for you, Joe. The guy that would get it all alone. He ain't need an army, Joe. He do it by himself. Now, one time he let you down, Joe. What happened to some? Yo, Joe, this is how much me and Percy talk. So here it goes, Joe. Percy went to Summer Jam, right, Joe? You was in your green room, and you had a cop in front of your door. Percy went to your green room and tried to get in, and the cop dude told Percy, Joe don't want nobody in. Percy told him, yo, I'm Percy. Tell him Percy's side. Homie said, all right, I got you. He walked inside to Fat Joe, and he asked him, do you want Percy to come out? Come in? Joe sent homie back out. Homie said, Joe don't want nobody in here. Did Percy like that? His man, Percy. And Percy's like, word, all right. Joe came out and was like, yo, my brother, peace to the gods, and walked off. What about the Apollo, Joe? What about the Apollo?
All right. And I went to go find something on to see who this Percy guy is. Let's check this out.
Community. One of its own has been tragically taken. Percy Forrest, a well-known manager and mentor in the Bronx hip-hop scene, has been tragically stabbed to death. The incident took place at the Agenda Restaurant and Lounge in Queens on November 11th. Despite being rushed to the hospital, Percy succumbed to his injuries. Known for his close friendship with rapper Fat Joe, Percy was a pivotal figure in the music industry, guiding many artists and shaping careers. Their bond, which started in kindergarten, blossomed into a lifelong partnership within the Terror Squad hip-hop group. The news has left his family, friends, and the entire music community in shock. His wife, Yolanda Paul, described him as a loving husband and an influential figure who will be deeply missed. Police are investigating the incident, but no arrests have been made yet. As we await justice, we remember Percy Forrest for his contributions, his mentorship, and the legacy he leaves behind. Rest in peace, Percy.
All right, so he got stabbed. Let's see. We can find something else on him. He been having some shit brewing for a minute.
They killed at a nightclub. A suspect is in. Breaking news in Queens now. A man stabbed and killed at a nightclub. A suspect is in custody and charges are pending. It happened inside the Agenda Restaurant on 31st Street in Elmhurst just before 2:30 this morning. No word yet on a motive.
In the early hours of Monday, November 11, 2024, a fatal stabbing occurred at Agenda Restaurant and Lounge, located at 2818 31st Street in Astoria, Queens. The incident took place around 2:20 a.m. The victim, identified as 55-year-old Percy Forrest from Port Chester, Westchester County, was stabbed once in the chest following an argument with the suspect. Emergency medical services transported Forrest to Elmhurst Hospital, where he was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Following the incident, a person of interest was detained near the nightclub. However, as of the latest reports, no charges have been announced, and the investigation remains ongoing. It is currently unclear whether the victim and the suspect were patrons or employees of the establishment. Agenda Restaurant and Lounge, which opened in March 2023, is situated near the 30th Avenue subway station at the intersection of 31st Street and Newtown Road. The 13,000 square foot ground floor space previously housed Don Kiki, a well-known Puerto Rican nightclub that showed high-end entertainment. Local business owners have expressed shock and concern over the violent incident. Ramo Bisi, owner of Mela Pizza across the street, described Agenda as one of the most beautiful places in the whole Queens, and noted that it typically attracts very good people. Another nearby at the scene can be hectic during peak hours, indicating potential concerns about crowd management. The New York Police Department.
This Percy, right? We used to call him Diddy of Harlem. I couldn't ride in his car without 10 niggas on every block. Yo, Diddy! Yo, you know when you with persons like he's a celebrity, dip fresh every day, they act like they love him. He caught the murder case. I was all the way in Dubai doing tours. Percy's wife goes to court and she calls me in Dubai and she says, yo, Joe, I went to court today and I was alone. Now, what was crazy is he won the case. Thank God he won the case. Shout out Don Florio, right? Attorney at law. He won the case, and I couldn't imagine, not even you, I couldn't even imagine a praying so hard every day because he about to go to jail for life for a murder. To come out here and pretend like these ain't front on him and ain't show up at court. I would be very different. This Percy, right? We used to call him Diddy of Harlem.
A legendary figure in the Bronx hip-hop scene and longtime collaborator of rapper Fat Joe was stabbed to death at a club in Queens. According to the NYPD, 55-year-old Percy Forrest was stabbed in the chest outside the Agenda Restaurant and Lounge in Astoria earlier this month. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. We're told the suspect has been taken into custody and the charges are still pending. A legendary.
You know, he 55, man. 55-year-old niggas don't be getting into shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You in your 50s, damn near 60 years old. It's a little weird. Sacrifice was something. It was something. That's weird. It's weird because 55-year-old niggas don't just go and get stabbed, man.
Over the weekend, Joe made an appearance at the Roots Picnic Festival in Philly and performed during DJ Drama's set. He posted numerous videos and pictures showing he was performing there. Well, today he ended up reposting the picture of Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show with the caption, "Everyone a legend these days." I'm sorry, in the previous videos I had incorrectly said Joe posted a picture of an altered photo of someone. I never watched the Stern show and wasn't familiar with Beetlejuice, so that was my bad. Anyways, Joe decided to take shots at former TS members by posting this video on his stories, also featuring Beetlejuice. Man, roll the clip.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Obviously, Joe is saying, I'm out here performing shows and making money and you guys aren't doing anything and you mad. This appears to be a response to Cuban Link, as Cuban has continued to diss Joe in typical Cuban fashion with reels on IG.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to WCLK Top News of the Day 24K Gaku. And right now, I got the reporter of the top, Rodolfo Rodrigo Ramirez, on Chapa 9. He's over the scene right now. Let's tune in to Chapa 9. Rodolfo, tell us what's going on. Oh, you see, Husky Mojon, I see the well. Yes, he's very, very, very still. He doesn't move. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he caught the heart attack. Maybe, don't know. Because he think, because the sun was beaming all day on him. But Rodolfo Rodrigo don't care. I'm going to wake the well up, and I'm going to ask the questions that needed to be asked. Because he cannot take the fuck.
With the post, Cuban included the caption, "News alert, beluga man found in a creek by Star Island, floating, getting a suntan, dehydrated from trying to stay on the South Beach diet. But instead of being quiet, he caused a riot. Rodolfo Rodrigo Ramirez reporting live." Joe was also responding to the things TA has continued to say on social media. And if you guys remember, Hassan Campbell has also come out over the weekend claiming he spoke with TA and they will be doing an interview soon as well. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Will Joe respond to TA and Cuban directly, or maybe even Hassan Campbell?
Nah, that nigga ain't gonna respond to nobody. This was a year ago. Wow. So this shit with
News in Queens now.
Fat Joe, Cuban Links, TA, Hassan Campbell. This shit been going on for a little minute.
What's good, Jess?
Was your Christmas, man?
Man, my Christmas was on. Man.
Yeah, so they had a little beef with this guy for a minute, and I think it's coming to a head. They're gonna try to get this nigga locked up on some.
Joe, I when first came in there, all y'all niggas was acting funny. I want everybody to know, everybody in Terror Squad, except a few names, right? Just like a few, was acting funny with my man Percy, yo. And then they went to his funeral, acting like it's all love. And then Joe, you shouting him out on Matt Hoffa. He a legend. Wait, why you shouting him out?
Yeah, that's a fact. I actually used to date a Dominican girl. You know, we was engaged, like, we were together like 65 years. You know what I'm saying? We got engaged, and her family No shit. Her family treated me better than my own family. That's a fact. I was surprised because I knew Dominican. I always heard Dominicans they don't really like fuck with black people like that. Um, and if they were racist, I could not tell. Grandmom's cooking me big ass plates. Mom cooking me big ass plates. Brother accepted me. The father accepted me. Like it was a beautiful relationship. Her sisters, her cousins. It was wow. I haven't had a bad experience with them. And I appreciate that from them. You know what I mean?
Oh, Joe, that dry ass farewell you gave him on your page, oh my brother from fourth grade to the grave, but you gave the other dude from Atlanta the whole you love him and this that. Yo, Joe, you a piece of you know what, man? You know what, man? Yo, Joe, we never did nothing to you, bro. You know what Percy's done for you. I know what Percy's done for you, Joe. I know everything, Joe. I know the worst, Joe.
Yeah, you know what? I don't heard some of the rumors. I ain't gonna really get into the street details,
Yeah,
but
we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get
Percy,
into that.
but Percy,
hold up,
Percy
all
put in
right?
some pain. The people now, but the people definitely need to understand that Percy put in some pain for Fat Joe. But you know what? This is what I be trying to tell people.
Okay, so now maybe that's why you got stabbed.
Also, that Fat Joe used black muscle. He used black people for their muscle.
Absolutely. So here's another thing why Joe fell out with Percy. Percy was holding me back from going crazy on Joe. He was like, yo, chill, TA. Let me get you your bag. Let me get you your bag. TA, nah, fuck that. Get the bag. I used to tell Percy like, nah, let me go in. This nigga's violating me, bro. He disrespecting me. It's like I'm not even a man. And I know Joe, and I watched Joe freeze mad times. Like, I'm the nigga, the smallest nigga in the crew, fighting everybody. He got big cock. These niggas with him with tattoos. They not doing nothing. Anybody can stab. Anybody can shoot. But anybody can't throw their hands up. Anybody can't take a hit to the chin. No, every niggas is scared to hit the deck. Nobody wants to hit the deck. I ain't scared to hit the deck, though.
Listen, nigga. You better be scared to hit the deck. That's the number one rule, nigga. Don't fall. You know what happens when you fall? Yeah, all that shit. Listen, man, this is a new era, man. You gotta get, even when you hear people talk all that alpha shit, alpha, all that shit, man. That shit. Listen, I worked on Rikers Island, man. Size don't mean shit. I seen a nigga 5'5" tell a motherfucker 6'9" what to do. I'm doing my rounds in the housing unit after the feeding, making sure shit cool. I go in the day room. This nigga 6'9", standing in the corner next to the garbage can because they won't let him sit down. They won't let him sit down. I said, "Yo, sit down, man," because you gotta sit down. You have to control motherfuckers. You eat, you sit down. The TV is off, no phones, shit like that. Sit down. He's like, "Nah, CO, I'm almost done." So I'm looking around. I'm like, these niggas ain't letting this nigga sit down. This one nigga said, "Yo, if he sit down, that's his ass, CO." I said, "This nigga 6'9", and he wasn't like one of them skinny. He wasn't one of them type of fucking tall, lanky, doofy niggas. This nigga was built like Dwight Howard, man. Like this nigga was brolic, bro. Man, one time motherfucker said, "Yo, just because you work out don't mean it's gonna work out." Just because you work out don't mean it's gonna work out, man. All that alpha shit is it's numbers and it's weapons, man. It's numbers and it's weapons. You know how many tough alpha niggas is buried right now? Don't let that shit get you fucked Don't let that shit blow your head out, man.
Put me on the deck. I'm gonna get up and we gonna go at it again. Put me on the deck. I don't understand, man. So, like, this shit is just like, it's sad, man. Yo, it's really sad though, huh?
Where did you and like, why did you and Joe fall out? People need to understand why you coming at Joe, because if you don't make it clear.
All right, so this is why me and Joe fell out, right? I was taking the L. I was taking all the L's, huh? Wrote over 30 songs for him. I formatted all the way up. If Joe would have gave me 5% publishing them all the way up, it would have semi-changed my life, bro.
This dude wrote 30 songs. Shoot. He wrote 30 songs for Fat Joe. 30? He did all the way up. This nigga wrote 30. This motherfucker don't even rap. He just got niggas writing his shit. And that guy TA, he ain't the only one that wrote. He had like another two ghostwriters. This nigga don't write his own shit. That's crazy.
What you mean you formatted it? Like, explain that.
Like, chopped it up, switched it around, like, made it sure that it was too long, it was too much, all the way up. It wasn't going nowhere. We did 3 tours, the song was out for 2 months, it wasn't going nowhere. The second, me and my man, Joe's ex-manager, chopped the song up and sent it to them, and they re-released it, the song blew up. We got the email when they hit them and said, yo, can we keep this version? We got that email. That was our prints on that. I helped them write All I Do Is Win remix verse. I wrote 80% of the verses for Ha Ha with Jeezy. Jeezy took my cadence in the beginning. He just started with my cadence and my flow, my style, what I came with. Jeezy took, which is nothing. That was a compliment to me. I loved it. I got nothing for that. I knocked homie out in Portugal. Ja Rule got his money. Joe got his money. I got nothing for that. I took it on the chin. I said, fuck it, I'm going to put it work. Ja Rule know what's up, bro. Ja Rule know what's up, bro. I spit 100 bars for Ja Rule in Brazil in his room. He ran in Joe's room like, I'm a fire this nigga and put him out if you don't Joe. Joe said he working on his project. Ja Rule can keep it real. He a real one, bro. Y'all can get in touch with Ja Rule. He know what's up. He know my work, bro.
So you knocked out somebody in front of Ja Rule?
I knocked him out for Ja Rule and Joe, bro.
Because he don't stand on it. It sounds like he's a worker bee, man. It don't sound like he's a businessman or any type of shit like that. You know, you give niggas a sample and then you charge. You can't just keep writing hits, man. Like, yo, I appreciate going with you to the clubs and all this bullshit, but I need some fucking dollars, man. It seemed like he just trying to impress niggas too much, and time is passing. Like, you gotta listen, man. You gotta give me something. Write a contract. You need to have this nigga sign like something, or go to the next nigga. You already know. You already proven. You go to the next nigga. Yo, listen, I'm a ghostwriter. I did all the way up. I did like 30 songs for this nigga Fat Joe. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? He obviously has a talent, but he just didn't know how to fucking market it. Shit, I should be a fucking rapper. Yeah, this nigga write me some shit. Get buy some fake jewelry and shit, man, and see what happens. Shit, this nigga's good.
I went in the bathroom.
So, hold on. So what happened in that situation? Start from the beginning.
Yeah. When Mickey Benson was there. Y'all know Mickey Benson? If y'all know Mickey Benson, hit Mickey Benson right now.
I know Mickey Benson.
Go hit Mickey Benson and ask him. Ask him if he get him on your live and ask him. I'll be homie up right in front of Mickey Benson in the bathroom. Mickey Benson was counting like 100-something, 200,000. I walked in there and pounded homie out right in front of Mickey Benson. The next day, that wire was in the account.
Hey, yo.
I never did nothing to Joe, bro.
So what happened? Why did you have to do that?
It's just, I guess it was just putting in work, man. He looked at the newest nigga, the youngest nigga.
No, I'm talking about with the money. Like, why did you have to knock homeboy out?
It was a favor, bro. Joe asked me to do it. Joe said, yo, Yo, TA, go beat homie up, go knock him out. You're gonna do a week in jail. We was in Portugal, people. Said you're gonna do a week, I'm gonna bail you out. I didn't even blink. I said, all right.
Oh, dude is the crash out. He'll crash out. Nigga told you to go do a week in a Portuguese jail and he'll get you out. And you did it?
I went downstairs, walked in the bathroom. I pounded homie out. Boop, boop. Homie glasses flew off. He tried to grab me. Tried to swing. I rocked him. Boom, bang. Nigga fell, jumped up, ran out the bathroom.
Oh,
I just walked out. He was like, he's 6'10". He's a black guy with dreads. Like, he told me. And I went up to the room. Jaru was like, no way you did it already. I said, nah, it's done. And Joe and them was like, yo, wait right here. They came back up like, yo, that's crazy. That nigga said you was 6'10". You was a giant. Little TA, bro. So that's why I did that. It was basically putting in work, yo. I'm a part of the team. It's almost being down with the mafia. They say, yo, you gotta go do this. They gonna go do it. You family.
So hold on, wait. So instead of him, you a rapper. You supposed to be signed to Joe as a rapper. He got you beating niggas up and recruiting girls.
Yes, got me gooning and picking girls up for him. I never felt I never felt like an artist with Fat Joe, man. Yo, getting down with a legendary crew, Terror Squad, legendary letters, that TS, bro, or Rockefeller, or Street Fam, or just to get down, that's like getting drafted from college into the NBA. Rather you want to play the bench or not, you still got drafted. You still get the experience to sit on a bench on the NBA floor. I've never felt like an artist, bro.
So this dude had an opportunity at talent and ball. So he, instead of playing ball, he went to go beat niggas up for Fat Joe. I see why he pissed. God damn, bro.
I never felt appreciated. Yeah, give me my love, my flowers, your TA, you did your thing. You killed the show. This, that, oh my God. Yeah, I might know what I do. Yeah, yo, I got all that, but I never felt like an artist because I always knew I was going to have to pop off on somebody sooner or later because Joe pressed buttons, bro.
So in all fairness, right, you was doing shows, Joe actually put you on stage, and like, all right, so he had you performing. For those of y'all that don't know, I see the pictures. Some of them is in the thumbnail. He has way more. Like, he got way more footage. He's performed all over the world with Fat Joe. So he's not lying. This is not cap. He's part of Terror Squad, or rather, he's a former member of Terror Squad. Like, so Joe, like, I'm trying to understand, where did y'all go wrong? Because when I was looking...
Yo, Haz, listen, I'm trying to... Let me tell you, Haz. We went wrong. I was taking the L in the chin, Haz, 4 years. Joe, like, it started going left once... To be honest, once I started bringing girls to the table, bro, I think Joe started losing faith. He was like, nah, fuck this nigga, bro. Because it was to a point, Hans, where one time we was in an elevator, and Joe walked out. I was with a girl after a show, and Joe walked out. We got off on Joe's floor, and Joe walked out. I was going to the next floor up, and Joe he turned around, and he tried to grab the girl and pull out the elevator, and I grabbed her back, like, no, nigga, she with me. After all of the wild experiences I've been with him, I was just on some, nah, fuck that, nigga, she with me. And then he started acting funny, and then the record I had one time, and then people calling me saying, yo, don't tell him I told you this. But Dre said, yo, you can't let TA blow up. He didn't put in enough work. Yo, Dre, you was fucking a 15-year-old, Dre. You was having sex with a 15-year-old, Dre, from Miami. Yeah, Dre, you want me to say her name, Dre? So everybody could go to her page and start asking her questions. Yo, Dre, you not out the sand, bro. You was having sex, big, tall, 6'9" nigga having sex with a little skinny 15-year-old girl running around his studio with like his ass was on fire. Joe, I'm going to jail, Joe. Help me, please, Joe. Help me. I'm going. I'm looking like it was having sex with the little 15-year-old girl that he signed, bro.
How do you know that? I gotta say allegedly, but how do you know that?
I was there, bro. I was in the studio when he said he's going to jail, and he was messing with the little girl, bro. I was right there. Yo, we used to be in the sessions with them, bro, and then leave, and it just be draining the little girl in the studio, but nobody thought that. I didn't know.
Man, you knew, bro. Niggas know what it is with studio time and girls, man. Why else are they coming? Why else we got girls there?
I didn't think Dre was gonna be having the sex with.
Why did he say he was going to jail though?
Where you going, bro? If you have sex with a 15-year-old girl, you 30 years old, bro, or something like that. Where you going, huh? Where you going, huh? I think the parents found out, and you know they settled it under they had to. Dre never went to jail, bro. So Dre said we can't let TA blow. He started working on Pick It Up, the Tupac sample. Guys, he was supposed to put the 150,000 behind one time. The record I had with Joe and Remy. Guys, you supposed to put the 150 up. The record was damn near added to almost every radio station across the country with no bag behind it. But the record was so fire that they just figured the bag was going to come behind it. So everybody at the radio was jumping behind it, bro. Guys, he pulled back and he put the 150 on Pick It Up flop. Terribly. So that was one of the reasons we started going left. I got into a little semi-argument with Joe in front of one of his people. I'm like, yo, Joe, but what happened, Joe? Why we can't keep the other one? Yo, giving me mad excuses. He was like, yo, Wu-Tang they want too much publishing. They want too much of the masters, PA. Just make another record, make another hit. But Joe already showed me that he was hating on my record before the record came out. Because when we was in City Island at JP's, he was sitting there with Angelica Villa, was right there, and he said, TA, don't get too big on me. And I'm like, yo, Joe, I'm talking like this, bro. So, Joe, I'm your brother, Joe. I love you.
Well, hold up. You moving too fast. What record are you talking about? The people need to know.
The record one time I had with Joe and Remy. My record, my single that I had one time. Before when the record got done, Joe wasn't going to do my record, by the way, people. He wasn't going to do it. If the DJ wanted to keep it real, he could keep it real too. Just in case he fall out with Joe, you got a story to tell, my brother. The DJ was begging him, yo, remember when I told you about Migos? It was going to blow? Remember when I told you about this guy? Remember, Joe? This record with TA is going to blow. Joe ain't do my verse. I hollered at Remy and Pat. I always had a relationship with Remy since 15 years old. Remy and Pat heard the record. Pat was like, this shit fire. She going to do it. What Joe say? I say, yo, Joe playing games. Remy said, don't worry about it. I'm going to do your record. Your man Joe called me when he was in New York and was like, yo, I got a surprise for you. Come to the studio. So I went to the studio. It was at Fred the Godson studio with Heatmakers. I introduced Joe to Fred the Godson. I met Fred the Godson through battling on Hood Life, and Fred became my man. I introduced Joe to Fred the Godson.
Hold up. Was Fred the Godson one of Fat Joe's ghostwriters?
Yeah, he would give Joe some bars. Definitely. Joe would pay Joe, give Fred some bread, and Fred would give him some bars. Definitely. That's why I introduced him. That was the main reason why I introduced them, and they took the relationship somewhere else. I ain't have nothing else to do with the establishment of the relationship, but I had everything to do with the introduction because Fred was my guy. I was in the studio with Fred all the time. I knew Fred since I was 16, 17 years old.
Yo, this is bad. He lost a Grammy to Chance the Rapper. He lost a Grammy to Chance the Rapper. He called it the biggest disrespect. What? Chance the Rapper beat you? Chicago rappers, no problem, beat out Fat Joe's all the way up for best rap performance in 2017. Damn. What? Fat Joe records time. Chance the Rapper won the Grammy over.
So I'm busy trying to get these businesses going and get real money. And Killer Mike wins 3 Grammys, right? Mm-hmm. And I called Dre up. I was like, man, fuck that. We're getting the real biggest Grammys. Let's it wasn't for him. He was nominated twice. We got robbed. All the way up, nominated. Lean back, we lost to the Black Eyed Peas. I don't know if you know.
Hope to see you again.
And then we lost all the way up to Chance the Rapper. Like, that's the biggest disrespect. Let me tell you something. No, I'm going to keep it real with you. Keep it real. Like, you know how Jay-Z used to say, gotta learn to live with regrets? I can't live with that one. Losing a Chance the Rapper. all the way up, or whatever his shit was, it was just not that, right? And so, you know, Remy comes out of jail, I come out of jail, we throw a fucking miracle frisbee out there, shit #1 in America, and you gonna give it to the, you know, it's crazy. The Grammys been playing with us a long time. Okay, let's talk about
Well, that's how that shit be sometime. So yeah, man, we already know that's what the fuck this nigga got going on. From the way homeboy is pissed. And Hassan Campbell got that motherfucker on his show. You know, Hassan, this motherfucker, he had 5,000 people on his live, bro. 5,000 people be tuned in to what the fuck he be saying. A-Dub. What up, A-Dub? Good morning, bro.
So where I was at, Haas, because you cut me off.
Well, you was basically going. He was going on about the record.
So Angelica Villa was there. She heard him say, "Yo, don't get too big on me." So I already knew before the record even came out, he was already hating on the record. So it was nothing he could tell me this, that, woo, woo, because he already showed me animosity towards the record, but he said it and the record wasn't out. So we started going left, and then Tony Sunshine, my brother, Fat Joe, Tony Sunshine. I understand Tony's contributions to the team when Big Pun was there, Joe. I truly understand that, but your word that you big on, Joe, is loyalty. The way Tony went out was bad, Fat Joe. He went out terribly bad, Joe.
Yo, AQ. So, A-Dub, listen, so this guy that's talking to Hassan Campbell named about 2 or 3 chicks that he was fucking that was like 15 years old. And it looked like, you know, they trying to line this nigga up for that shit. For that.
He started dissing you. He did a diss record. He went with Cuban Link. I got the video on my page. At that strategy, you could go in there and Cuban, and Tony's on there with Cuban saying Riot Squad. That's after Joe, after the Big Pun shit. And then Tony started working his way in, slowly but surely. Y'all put in entirely too much work to let another nigga come 12 years later, come back and start getting more bread, because this nigga Joe ain't paying no real money anyway. So I don't really give a fuck about another nigga either, bro. Tell that nigga pay his child support, bro. Nigga owe like 30, 40 cents in child support, bro. That's why he can't do a show overseas. Tony Sunshine, your brother, Joe. Right? The one you got with you everywhere right now, you parading with, right? Because you acting like it's all peaches and cream because you up right now. You break your relationship with 50 and Jay-Z, so you think people forgot about the past. Which is still today's history, because it's never going nowhere, Joe. It's documented. It's never going nowhere. Niggas live with it. So Tony Sunshine came back, and Joe started giving Tony Sunshine shows in the States, like 2-3 shows in the States, and then he'd give me 1 show overseas. So I started picking game, like, so I be in the States, and I see that Joe went and called me for a show. I look on Instagram and see Tony doing a show in Miami or Vegas, and I'm like, yo, Joe, what's up? He like, nah, TA, don't worry, just let Tony get some money up. Y'all don't really give a fuck about Tony giving his money up. Tony was the disloyal dude, man. Tony had a wild turn for his life. He was on the dark side with it. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, I don't really care about niggas like that, because niggas like that wasn't there, bro, when I was pinning his shit up. Niggas like that wasn't there when I was pounding niggas out, when the heart and the adrenaline was pumping and racing, bro, not knowing how it was going to turn out because we was outnumbered. Niggas like that don't mean nothing to me, Fat Joe.
See, what you got to paint up. You got to paint your Picasso, because they not really hearing all of the brawls, all of the fights, the stuff that you had to go through. Like, tell the story about
you're gonna be on the phone. Yo, Haas, you're gonna be on the phone for 5 hours.
What you got to do is you got these people here. You don't want to sound like you just a miserable nigga. Like, tell them about the time. Listen. TA, tell them about the time I heard y'all got kidnapped. In Africa.
Yeah, so that was in the beginning. So we went to Africa. We went to Angola.
The fuck? Man, yo, listen, man. I will never go to Africa, bro. I made my mind up to that shit decades ago. And you know, you meet some cool people. No, it's beautiful. You get to go to the motherland, and then, nah, man, I be hearing the shit that be going on out there. How the fuck you get kidnapped in Africa?
And we did the show with Ja Rule, and the nigga Riquinho ain't want niggas to leave. He was like, you know, it was around Christmas time too. People wanted to be home for Christmas with their families, with their wives and shit. And he was just like, extravaganza. No, and Ja Rule started flipping, like, yo, fuck that. I'm going home. So we went down to the lobby, like at 4 in the morning to see who was in the lobby because we was gonna dip out. And nigga Riquinho had like 15 niggas down there with AKs just sitting in the lobby. So we walked outside, and two niggas followed us outside, like, yo, where y'all going? We like, yo, we just
Hold on. Wait. He had 15 niggas down with what? With AKs?
He had 15. Riquinho had 15 niggas. A nigga that runs Angola had 15 niggas in the lobby with AKs. Me and the DJ walked down to the lobby because we was going to dip. We was going to go back upstairs and be like, yo, there's nobody here. We out. Because Riquinho was already saying he's not letting niggas leave. So when we went down to the lobby, me and the DJ, it was 15 niggas down there with AKs. We walked outside, and 2 niggas followed us outside. Like, yo, where y'all going? We like, nah, we just coming outside. We chilling. And we went back upstairs, and we was like, yo, it's 15 niggas down there in the lobby. But the next day, niggas all got up out of there. We went to the airport. The nigga Ja Rule was like, fuck that. I pay for everybody's flight. We getting out of here. Because niggas was they was canceling the tickets. Because, you know, they pay for the flight fares. But getting out of here. And we got up out of there. Then the other time, we went with Mateo. You know who Mateo is? The big time promoter?
Nah.
Peace to Mateo. Like the shit Biggie said.
Right.
Mateo had robbed him, right? He's supposed to send Beyonce. This nigga send B2K. Nigga pay Mateo for Beyonce, and Mateo will send B2K and them niggas. He pay them niggas for Usher, and he send Bobby Valentino and keep the money. Won't give the nigga the bread back. He keep the bread. So Mateo came out there with us one time. And he thought Riquinho and them ain't know what he looked like. So them niggas took everybody's passports, right? At the airport. When we got to the hotel, they started giving everybody their passports back. The nigga Riquinho said, the nigga Mateo, he said, you staying here with us. You getting chopped up. You leaving in the ocean just like that. Niggas is like, yo, he was like, where my money? You took my money.
Hold up. He told who leaving in the ocean?
He told Mateo he was chopping them up. He was going to leave in the ocean, bro. In front of us, in front of Joe, in front of him, in front of everybody, bro. And then Joe was just like, yo, chill. Like, so Mateo had to get that bread wired to him. He had to get, that's when Little Kim came out and some other people came out. He had got Little Kim on the venue. They was trying to get Ashanti to come out, and Ashanti ain't come though. She ain't come. But yeah, it's so many, bro. I put in so much work. Like the time in Detroit when Joey wanted to take a picture with the black dude. And we did the show. Joe and them was acting mad Hollywood. Yo, don't let nobody back here. And we went back there, one way here, one way out. And when it was time to leave, homie was standing there with the long Shirley Temples, bro. Like, yeah, you never know. You in my city. You in my town. Say, you want to act Hollywood? That rap shit don't mean nothing. And homie had about 100 black niggas with him, bro. All gorilla-looking niggas. Like, they didn't even care, bro. They was just looking, no smiles on their face, looking at us like, we're about to tear y'all niggas up. And, you know, Joe talked his way out of it. Yo, please, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry. He's like, yo, but Joe, you don't treat people like that, Joe. We all the same, Joe. You don't treat. He's like, yo, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm just tired. And we got out of there. Another time when we was overseas in Europe, and the nigga, some Pee Wee Herman looking dude try to jump on the stage. Joe, I heard Joe tell the nigga like, don't let nobody on the stage. I don't care who it is. So homie mush homie off the stage. Fuck off the stage. We went in the green room. That nigga he mushed off the stage was the club owner, the nigga who owned the building. Homie came in there with 20 big hot diesel UFC niggas with tattoos everywhere. Niggas just putting their gloves on slow. He said, see, I told you, you put your hands on the wrong person. And Joe just was like, please. No, please, we get in the door. She said no.
Hold on. So you telling me this mean old grizzly bear, Fat Joe, that everybody's scared of, was copping pleas when it was time to get it on?
Copping the pleas, man. Like, I ain't gotta lie, bro. He was copping the plea, bro. He was like, please, no. I came here for you. We came to do. He was like, no, Joe.
Yo, hold on. It's crazy. Because I could picture Fat Joe with his shirt off. Please, no. I could picture it. So, you hold up. So, this mean old grizzly bear that got everybody scared, Terror Squad, he's copping out.
Copping out, man. And I've seen it happen too many times. Mind you,
all the way up.
He all the way out, bro. He not all the way up. He all the way out, bro. He all the way out, bro.
So dude got pushed off the stage, and what happened?
Joe talked his way out of it, bro. He begged them, please, we so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. Homie was like, he's sorry. He didn't know. Please, just let us go. We came to do the show. Don't do this to us. Like, shit like that. And homie was like, all right, Joe, get up out of here. And we broke out, bro.
So
we broke up, but back to when we
hold on. Who pushed him off the stage?
My man Macho pushed homie off the stage.
So Macho pushed him off the stage, and when it was time to fight, Joe turned into an R&B singer. Please don't go.
So Mach pushed him off the stage. It was Mach that pushed him off the stage. But going back to where me and Joe went left, right? I went to Dubai on my own hangout with a friend of mine. We went to the mall. We started shooting pictures and videos on my IG and stuff like that. And then the Sheikh Peoples reached out to me like, yo, you here? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. They was like, yo, meet up with us. Rasha want to see you. So it was basically like, yo, how you come out here? You don't let us know you here.
Hold up, you said the Sheikh?
Huh?
You said the Sheikh?
The Sheikh, yeah.
Wow.
The Sheikh, my guy Rasha. What's up, Rasha? How you doing, my brother? So he was just basically like, you know, yo, you here? You supposed to let us know when you come. How long you here for? I said 8 days. He was like, you don't have to pay for nothing. I got you. You want to stay longer? I said, it don't matter to me, man. He's like, no, stay. I'm going to the gym with them, working out. We'd go out and eat and shit. So I ended up staying for 3 months.
God damn.
But join him, seeing me on Instagram with the Sheikh, chilling around. He couldn't take it. It was killing him. I ain't diss him. I wasn't talking bad about him. I was leaving. It wasn't no beef with us. I was just going to live my life after Joe. So I went out there. I ended up staying for 3 months and joined them, text them like, yo, TA's not with us. They showed me from their phone. On the street, yo, he now tell us what he did, yo. He like, yo, we'll tell you when we see you. Mind you, he's in the U.S. reaching out to niggas in Dubai about an 8-hour time difference. If he can do that, reaching out to Dubai, what you think he gonna do in the States? I had called somebody that's supposed to.
Hold on. I'm confused. So you in Dubai and they taking care of you, and Joe trying to get them to dead you.
Joe tried to get them to dead me, like try to, like, you know, cut me off. Yo, don't look out for him. He not with us no more. So they asked him like, what did he do? And Joe was like, I tell you when we see you. So Joe and his uncle that was reaching out to them. And it was like, yo, this is Joe and this is his uncle. 2 different numbers reaching out like, yo, don't fuck when he's not with us. So they like basically like, yo, but tell us what he did. And then, you know, they was just like, yo, we with you, bro. Like, you know, we don't believe nothing he's saying. We know you a good dude. This guy right here keeps speaking up for you. Every time you come to Dubai, you look out for this guy right here. And then they treated like, it was one time, the Sheikh's, one of the Sheikh's man's little brother, my man, I met. He's cool, dumb cool. I ain't want to go with Joe and them to the restaurant. I was tight. I was like, man, Rob, man, with me and Uncle Dan almost got into a fight in Dubai more. Get into that later. So I was like, effing, I'm going to just stay here. And he went. They know him. They know I met. He's always with us. He comes on. I bring him on the stage. They know that that's the dude, Musa's little brother, the right hand to Sheikh. They know all of that. And, you know, Joe and Uncle Dan was just like, yo, you can't sit at the table with us. Now, mind you, this Sheikh and him pays for everything for Joe. Take care of him, pay for a video, spend like $100,000, had all type of tigers and shit at the video that they look like we've been cooking. They pay for that video for Joe out there. They told him he couldn't sit at the table with his girl, bro, and made the nigga sit at the next table, bro. Foul shit, foul nigga shit, bro. And they still showed Joe love when he came back out there. And they knew about it.
How did you feel? Like, how did you feel? Or was you surprised when Joe tried to get you canceled all the way in Dubai? Like Like, what?
Nah, I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie, I was surprised, bro. I didn't think he would go to that extent to like, cause it showed me that he never really had no love and.
Listen, something feels missing. Like, what happened that made, like, when Joe's saying he's gonna tell the people what happened, like, what happened to where that you fell out? All right, cause you were already in Dubai. What was you doing in Dubai, and how did you find out the hard way that you and Joe is not even cool anymore?
Yo, I've been once Joe started acting funny with bringing tone on and giving me, I already knew we wasn't that cool. That's why I departed. I was like, yo, Joe, I appreciate. I sent something to his man, text. I said, I appreciate everything he did for me. Tell him I'm good. I'm gonna go about my business. For the 4th time, I'm quitting. Right? I already knew when he started acting funny, but I didn't know how deep the hate runs. Now, when you do stuff like that, that's just hate. Because I never did nothing to you, bro. That's just plain old hate when you did that. Secrets, I just knew about everything, bro. And just get that, because I didn't stand that. Like, yo,
let's slow it down for a second. Because that's where I caught on, where I really caught glimpse. When I seen the nigga called you a subway surfer, it sort of felt like when he came on stage at the versus battle against Ja Rule and called Vita and Little Mo, them dirty bitches. That shit infuriated me. And if I didn't take down all my videos, people would see how hard I went at Joe. For a lot of people went hard after I went hard for Little Mo and Vita. I love both of them. Little Mo and Vita is a part of hip hop history, especially with Ja Rule. So when he said that, and then I'm listening to him sit up there and call you a sofa surfer, and my whole thing is, okay, Fat Joe, me looking in from the outside in, how many years you spent with Fat Joe, TA, traveling with him?
Yo, damn near 2 decades, man. Damn near, because you got to understand it was pretty.
This nigga spent 20 years with this fucking guy. Damn. Let me see this shit.
Come on, if you rolling with me is what? Deal with it, nigga.
All this murder shit.
Deal with it, nigga.
All this murder shit, we ain't seen bust one, man.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
We ain't see this nigga bust
Easy,
one.
nigga. You know about us over here, crack. Stop it. You know how we play, nigga.
Yo, Ja, I ain't gonna lie, you got cute songs. You do a lot of songs with females.
Yeah, I write them too.
I do them too.
I write them.
Everybody know this nigga don't write his own shit. That's crazy.
Two.
The difference is,
that's the point.
My bitch hit different.
Attention, please. Attention, please. Avenue.
The Bronx
I was waiting for this. I couldn't wait. You just doing anybody records, huh? Yo, Rim, save him, Rim. Do your records for him, Rim. Go ahead, Rim. Get him, Rim. I got to battle the whole terror squad tonight, I see. Let's go.
Ready for war, Joe. How you want to is ready. Meet me at Peter's with more if they middle. I wouldn't hesitate to kill. I've entities built a more.
Nigga, done.
Bring it on.
You feeling, Rim?
Come
That's
in.
how you feeling, Rim?
My bad.
That's how you feel.
Stepping on this cocksucker job.
Damn,
Oh,
man.
hold up.
Yo,
That's how you
Rim,
feeling, Rim?
Come
That's
in.
how you feeling, Rim?
My bad.
That's how you
Come here,
feeling,
come here, man.
Rim?
It's still
Come here,
one
Rim.
day stepping on Joe's good friend job.
Yeah.
Come on, Rim.
Don't worry
Stop.
about it. Don't worry. Save him,
Peace.
Rim.
The
Save
streets
him,
need a
Rim.
body, Joe.
Save him, Rim.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, you
I
had
don't
to
know if
bring
you know.
Remy out to save
You're
you.
getting your ass whipped
You
right
had to
now
bring
on
Remy out
TV.
to save you.
This is fucked up. If
Yo.
you love real hip hop, make some motherfucking noise. New York, where the fuck you at?
Hey, yo. You had to bring Remy to save you. This is fucking pathetic.
You
Yo,
got
let's
all
go.
them other dusty bitches
Hey, yo,
back
let's
there,
go.
John.
Let's go. Hold
Yo,
on.
Don't- let's not go
Hey, yo.
bad.
Hey, yo, check this out. to save you.
So that's what he was talking about when he said you got all them other dusty bitches.
This is fucking pathetic.
You got all them other dusty bitches back there, John.
Let's go. Hold on.
Let's not go back.
Hey, yo, check this out. Hey, yo, Crack. The fact that Remy had to come out to save you, I'm going to keep that between me and you. Let's go.
Shit crazy. Yo, you know, man, all these motherfuckers are super corny. They're just super corny niggas with some fucking money, bro. God damn. Like, that. These niggas is not, like, dope-ass niggas.
Terrorist squad when I was just running around with Pete and KAR. So, but I was still coming around. So if people think I'm learning next to
like you, for example, with Fat Joe, right? I've seen so many artists be opening acts for niggas like Fat Joe, for example, with you. In career, they spend decades and never make it nowhere because they the opening act, and sooner or later, that the big rapper make you fade away and you don't exist no more, and you become a nigga that never was. What advice do you have to any rapper right now? Because I'm sick and tired. Let me make this shit clear. I'm so sick and tired of you niggas that take pictures with rappers and think that you made it. I'm so sick and tired of niggas screaming to be ABC 1, 2, 3, whatever y'all claim to be, the Rock Nation. Y'all claim to be whatever y'all claim to be, because y'all up under the umbrella of a big rapper that won't even post y'all on the Instagram or Facebook.
This is my advice, Haas. If you're not on paperwork with them, and you're not in that immediate circle, you're not on them stages every day, you're not in those meetings, you're just a water boy, man. Make yourself special, man. Don't just be the water boy. Don't just be the dude popping up at the shows with your girl, taking the pictures, just standing next to a dude because he's famous. Because at the end of the day, you don't mean anything, man. So my advice is, don't be the water boy. That's it. You got to be in them meetings. You got to be in tune. You got to be locked in. I was there. I had a purpose. I served a purpose. I wasn't like some other dudes. Some other dudes you see around Joe, they don't serve a purpose. Like, if niggas is cool with being a goon, that's on you. I'm not cool. I didn't get down with Joe as a goon. I got down with Joe as an artist. And then I just, things just started happening. You feel what I'm saying? But I got down as an artist, Haas. I got down to do.
So he got down as an artist and never put out any work. He was just writing for this dude. He said he wrote 30 songs. He wrote 30 songs for this guy.
Music. I got down to perform with him. I ain't get down. I'm not one of them. All them dudes you see, they happy to be gooning, man. They happy to just take a picture with him. Yo, I'm with him. Look, I'm at the party. I'm with him. Show they girls, man. Your girl, he gonna blaze your girl behind your back, bro. You just making it easy for your girl to slide open him, because now you putting her in tune in the action. You bring her in the middle of the action. She's getting familiar with him. He's getting familiar with her. Don't be the water boy, man.
Don't be the water boy. TA, let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever did a bid over Fat Joe and shit that happened in the streets?
Of course. Charlie Rock. Ooh. Joe know what Charlie Rock did for him. And then Joe left him for Dad. Oh, yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe.
What happened with Charlie Rock?
Nah, he did. I can't really talk about it.
So I did a little investigation on here. There's a guy named Charlie Rock. He actually took a body for him. And this guy, this guy is so pissed. He's like, yo, that wasn't even his body. That was Joe's body.
You feel what I'm saying? But Joe know what he did, bro. It's
all right. So listen, what was Charlie Rock in jail for?
Come on. They gotta look that up, bro.
Nah, you can say what he went to jail for.
Nah, I can't say it, bro. But he did a bid for Joe, bro. He did a lot of time for Fat Joe, bro. Charlie Rock. Charlie Rock did a lot of time for Fat Joe, bro. He was Joe's muscle. Yes. And Joe Percy was Joe's muscle.
Nah, you can't listen. Let me tell you something, man. this. You should be able to say what Charlie Rock was.
So I went looking and found out who the guy Charlie Rock is. He said he's doing a lot of time for Fat Joe.
What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV body? In this video, we're gonna take a look at his early life growing up in the Bronx, New York. Next, we'll look at the trouble Charlie would get into from a young age, being in and out of jail, and eventually becoming a well-known member of the YGs, which is a Bronx-based street gang. After that, we will look at Charlie Rock's short time in the limelight. In the comments, some people say the YG's been around from before Jew Hef and Poe and VI and all of them, and Charlie Rock started bringing it up again. Supposedly he had been out, and this was like the reintroduction. They was the faces behind the reintroduction. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if, from what I always hear, they founded, they started it. Some was in Rikers putting on, they was in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? That whole area, Patterson, things just spread all across. So, but I don't know, it might be different stories. I'm not YG, so I don't know the exact history, but shout out to them. So he was talented though, like in that Max B lane as far as harmonizing, doing the hooks. He had a successful song under his belt already with Shot Caller, which is more than a lot of local rappers have, you know what I'm saying, as far as like video, exposure, all that. So he did have a chance, he was talented, but unfortunately, he ended up getting locked up doing 20 getting sentenced to 25 to life. Now the story behind that, I heard different stories about him leaving a club, about shooting, or stabbing, all types of different things, but I don't know exactly for sure. And if I would speak on it, it'd just be rumors. That's why I didn't want to just put it into this video. But the thing that is for sure is that he is currently locked up serving 25 to life on assault and attempt murder charges. Now, supposedly when he was the founder, some people say he wasn't the founder, so don't kill me in the comments. Some people say together. Charlie would be locked up on attempt murder and assault charges. He would eventually take the charge to trial, where he would be found guilty and sentenced to 25 years to life in prison, which is where he is currently. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. There's a quick profile piece on Charlie Rock, real name Charlie Cologne. Now, you know, Charlie was talented. He could have made it bigger than what he was.
Damn, this nigga really, you know, I could never understand that, man. I always saw dudes coming in off the street, got caught with a gun in the car or whatever the case may be, something happened, and they took the whole charge. And they sitting with me in the fucking intake, and whoever they took the charge for is home getting ready to fucking heat up a meal. Like yo, that shit is crazy.
Was locked. Charlie Rock already put it on the internet.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't want it to come from me, bro.
No, but it already came. And see, the thing about it is that it's either you gonna tell your story or you gonna water it down.
I'm not watering it down, bro. I'm telling my story, bro. Charlie Rock not really a part of my story, guys.
But at the same time, no, he is, because it's a history of Terror Squad, Fat Joe, and niggas being mistreated. Charlie Rock went to jail, and I can't say because I don't know for sure. I want to know what Charlie Rock went to jail for, because what I do know is, because I don't like playing games, I know that a lot of niggas is doing bids and
now, not only did he allegedly take this charge for Fat Joe. Look at this shit. What? Fat Joe, this is Charlie Rock.
The news of Charlie Rock LD passing away, and I'm on IG and I see this post of Fat Joe with the caption, "God don't like ugly." Do you guys believe in coincidences? That's on the day of the news of this man passing. He decides to post this picture with this caption specifically. Some of you guys are hesitant to believe such a thing, but most of us real TS fans that follow things very carefully know that Joe never addresses anything directly. He's very subliminal, and he disses people in a way that you have to read between the lines. He won't say people's names. Like whenever he mentioned Charlie, he always said dude with the one eye. Now, coincidentally, Joe also decided to post to his stories, "Watch out for the ungrateful." And the narrative that Joe pushed was that Charlie was ungrateful for what he did for Charlie when he came home from prison. And here is an example of the time that he spoke about Charlie in that way of being ungrateful. Man, roll the clip. clip.
When the other dude, it breaks my heart. I got one dude that I was cool with that's a dope fiend that I went to visit him 16 years in jail. 16 years when he came home. I threw him a party. I bought him a Hummer. I gave him an apartment. This guy's talking about me because he's not with us no more. Because if you sniff dope, you cannot be next to Fat Joe. It's disgusting. But you tell me whatever rapper goes visit somebody 16 years in snowstorms and takes care of their family.
Now, my question to you guys is, do you think that these two posts are coincidences, or is this Joe going at Charlie even after the man has passed? And don't... If you guys haven't seen my video of Fat Joe going off on Charlie Rock LD, then you need to check that out. Joe doesn't like to mention people by name, but he made references that let you know who he's talking about.
You think I would sit around 20 years later talking about a guy who didn't give me a chance 25 years ago or 23 years? Bro, I'm living right now, today. I'm living for now. I don't got time to think about the guy who did me dirty 20 years ago, 30 years. What are you doing? Wake up. You got stabbed in your yalla because you fronted on them 3 bundles. You think I don't know why?
Charlie took to YouTube Live and responded for over 50 minutes addressing a plethora of things, but he really questioned Fat Joe's character and Joe's claims that Charlie actually got stabbed over a drug debt and not actually defending Joe's honor. Man, roll the clip.
So you're going to have the audacity to say the reason I lost the eye was over 3 bundles. You don't even believe that, my man. You don't even believe that. Again, all of a sudden, he hits us with the remix. All of a sudden. I've been saying the same story consistently since 2008. All of a sudden today, you want to come out with a live stream on IG or wherever the hell you was at. I know over them 3, you lie, and nigga, You know what I mean? You're getting a taste of your own medicine. The people have spoken. We know you are a liar. We know you stay capping. Fat Joe, your character is in question. Right now, you up there with Africa Bambaataa. I don't know who's worse, Africa Bambaataa or Fat Joe, as far as character-wise. You know what I mean? The jury is still out. I was nothing but loyal to him. I was a good friend. We shared a brother.
Hold on, man. This is not the same. This is not the same dude, right? Please tell me this is not the same guy that we did the. Hold up, that it can't be the same. This ain't the same kid, right? I mean, they got the same fucking name, but this can't be the same guy. Oh my God. This is impossible. This cannot be the same kid. This cannot be the same kid. What year was this? This was all right. So he did this video 4 years ago. Just can't be the same guy. French Montana. I have no idea who these people are, man. But they both named Charlie Rock, so there might be him. But
the hood, I banged out for you 1,000 times, and you straight betrayed me. You turned your back on me. You know, and again, I got 1,000 stories I can't even talk about. Like I told you last week, if somebody's your brother, your friend, you know, and they fall on her, you don't turn your back on them. Yo, you don't turn your back on them. Again, instead of being there for me like I was for you, you straight turn your back on your man. So it's safe to say that you're not a good friend, my man. You've never been a good friend. You use people for whatever you could use them for, and when they no longer benefit you, you straight kick them to the curb. This is who you is, my man. This is who you is. I never did him dirty. I never stole from him. I never lied to him. I always had his back. Even when I felt he was wrong, I still banged out for him. You know what I mean? Because your brother's your brother. Whether wrong or right, that's your brother.
You can hear in Charlie's voice that he really just wanted to be a good friend to Joe and was really being loyal. When I interviewed Charlie for the channel, he at one point did get emotional because he loved Joe as a brother and was there for him, but truly felt betrayed. Charlie went on to address Joe's claims that Joe robbed a grocery store in order to pay for Charlie's lawyer back in the days when he caught that double murder charge.
People think Fat Joe's like I did
Yo, I think that's the same dude. I think that's the same dude. That shit is crazy.
Alice shit stick up supermarkets. You know, when homie with the one eye caught his murder case, I stuck up a supermarket to pay his lawyer. Like, this ain't a game, yeah? Like, you know what's up. Like, like I was giving it up for real out there.
How the homie said he robbed the supermarket to pay for my bail. Fat Joe said he robbed the supermarket to pay for my bail. Wow. This dude is crazy. I wrote shit down. Hold on.
Charlie then went on to address Joe's claims that Joe went to visit him for 16 years in snowstorms and everything.
When the other dude, it breaks my heart. I got one dude that I was cool with that's a dope fiend that I went to visit him 16 years in jail. 16 years when he came home. I threw him a party. I bought him a Hummer. I gave him an apartment. This guy's talking about me because he's not with us no more. Because if you sniff dope, you cannot be next to Fat Joe. It's disgusting. But you tell me what other rapper goes visit somebody 16 years in snowstorms and takes care of their family.
He keeps saying that he did 16 years with me. Who else is going to do 16 years with you? Snowstorms and all that. Where does 16 years come from? Everybody know I copped out to a 10 or 20 and I did 13 years and 4 months. So where does the 16 years come from?
Oh, so you did 13 years. You didn't do the 25 to life.
You supposedly did all that time with me and you keep saying 16 years. Where does 16 years come from? Little Joey, we know you. You stay capping. Yes, I was messing with the dog food. That's about the only thing he wasn't capping on. For 8 months. It was what it was, my man. However, peep game. Instead of being there for me like I was for you and helping me, putting me in a program, whatever and all that, what do? You turn your back on me. That's foul. You don't do that. I mean, I fell victim. It happens. It happens. It's not an excuse. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I was wrong.
Charlie addressed so many claims that Joe has made over the years pertaining to Cuban Link and the Rios family. Charlie mentions that Joe started the rumor that Cuban Link tried to sleep with Liza Rios, Big Pun's widow, and that was one of the reasons why Fat Joe turned on Cuban.
We're going to go over some of the rumors that he started. The first nasty rumor was that the homie COK tried to push up on Big Pun's wife. Do y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. But the Hassan said that his excuse for flipping on CLK.
Yo, dude said Hassan. Remember Scarface, and Scarface said, Hassan's a pig that don't fly straight. He called that nigga Hassan.
And getting his face cut was because he tried to push up on Pun's wife. Lying to the pop dog, man. Again, covering up the facts. Oh, how about when he said he brought the homie Cuban Link a house? The house, I said he brought Cuban Link a house. Ain't that crazy?
Yo, that's a soundbite. The house, I said he brought Cuban Link a house. That's crazy. That's a soundbite. Yo, jail fucked that young nigga up, man. Most dudes when they go get locked up and they come out, the they were fucking preserved.
Bids. Niggas done spent 20 years and niggas went to jail for bodies. And a lot of niggas that went to jail for bodies that done put work in, they not around no more.
Some shit. The only thing I'm gonna say, some shit happened. Charlie Rock went and handled his business, and niggas, somebody had to take the weight. Niggas went and handled their business, and somebody had to take the weight. And Charlie Rock said, "Yo, y'all niggas stay out here, handle what y'all handle. We gonna take care of you, Charlie." Charlie went and took it. That's what happened, bro. Charlie went and took the.
That's crazy.
The weight for Joe and somebody else. That's what happened, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of niggas that took the weight. There's a lot of niggas that's in jail for bodies. And see, let me make this clear again to anybody watching, that's watching me talk about Joe. I'm not scared of Joe, and I'm not scared of not near nigga around Joe. Joe has that. See, y'all people that's watching me on this internet, y'all think that I'm just a YouTuber. Y'all don't know, y'all don't understand that Poppy really exists. You know the nigga that got shot in Bronx River, that drove himself to the hospital and came out talking shit to the shooter, that never got locked up and still telling the shooter that he's Padusi? He's Padusi? Yes, that's me and daring a nigga. We got unfinished business, but we'll get back to the thing about it is that a nigga can't intimidate me. When you run up on me, it's piece of pieces. And that's the bottom line to that. See, Joe, let me talk to you for a minute, right? You played yourself when you sat up there and came to the defense of Africa Bambaataa because you wanted to make money in that hip-hop museum and you got in my business. You played with a fire that you really don't even want to play with. All you had to do was have a conversation with me behind the scenes. The same way you pulled up on Cortland Ave and you had a conversation with some of my peoples out there, you could have had a conversation with them, whether it been Ant, whether it been T-Mac, whether it be Miami. You could have had anybody reach out to me and we could have met up face to face on the block and had a conversation, my nigga. Joe, there's a lot of shit that didn't go down in this interview. Notice, Joe, because I know that you watching. Now, one time did we bring up your wife, any of your wife business or your children on my platform? I kept this shit all the way respectful. None of your wife's business or anything that goes on with your wife and your kids is on my platform. I kept this shit all the way a man. TA kept this shit all the way a man. Because there's a whole lot of stuff that could have been said, Fat Joe. And I'm not... Go ahead.
Hey, yo, Joe, man. You 54, 55 years old. Y'all niggas is 50 plus and up. Rich niggas don't be talking like we outside, Joe. So I'm broke. I guess you broke too, nigga, because rich niggas don't talk like that, bro. The niggas you hang with, Jay-Z and Khaled on them, they're not saying we outside, where they at? We leaving guns in the car. Joe, you a politician. You rubbing shoulders with the president and vice president, right, Joe? You just took the panel to speak for the lady, right, Joe? How you in the streets, bro? Where you in the streets at? Where you outside at, Joe? Because I'm on Cypress Avenue every day, Fat Joe. You saying niggas ain't outside, and you saying homies, niggas ain't legends on Cypress, bro. Like,
I mean, as a rich nigga, 4 mil is low. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a nice house, man. You know, you really gotta. That's why he came out with another album. Funds got to be getting low, man. Them funds got to be getting low. You know, the last album he had was fucking 2010. Yeah, man. He said, man, let me go in here and try to see if I can make a meal real quick. You know, but like Hassan is about to say, man, 99% of the world ain't rich.
I'm not bragging. I'm not tough. I defend myself. I'm a fighter, bro. I ain't pussy. It's a difference between being pussy and not being pussy and being tough, Joe. I'm a fighter, bro, and I'm going to fight to the end, bro, like I'm fighting you right now. This is a different type of fight right here, Joe. It's a mental thing. It's a spiritual thing, bro. It's everything, bro. This is different.
Tia, let me ask you a question. Can you see you and Joe having a conversation and putting this behind y'all?
Nah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it and I don't care for it, bro. It is what it is, bro. Let it play out the way it's gonna play out. That's it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't care for it. It is what it is. Joe had a chance. He had too many chances to sit down and talk to me, bro. He had too many chances. I've been warning them niggas behind the scenes. When them niggas were sending threats in the DMs and all that, saying what they was gonna do, I was telling them what I had. Yo, I'm about to put this out. You ready? I hit them niggas early in the morning in the DM. Yo, you ready? Today's your day. Yo, today's your day. You ready? Yo, hey, you.
Like the reality of it is, Joe, some of the niggas in your crew on them that I've seen, and there's certain conversation.
I got paperwork on some of the niggas in this crew.
We're not even gonna do that to them. We just gonna let it be known. Oh, there is legitimate paperwork. There's legitimate conversations. There's federal cases. And Joe, I'm going so easy on you right now. Joe, I'm going easy, but I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. Let me talk to you for a second, Joe. What you need to understand, Fat Joe, is the streets is over. When you became an internet nigga, because the streets converted to the internet because there's no money in the streets no more. So all the killers is on the internet. The drug dealers is still on the internet too. They watching. I always feel like somebody's Joe, everybody's watching. And what also is that the streets hate the streets. The streets is tired of the streets. No more gimmicks. No more fat niggas with security running around with their shirt off, running talking about, I'm all the way up. Yeah, you all the way up, and you calling everybody bums. When 1% of the population is rich. So when you calling niggas bums and broke, do you realize that 99% of the population, 99% of the population is poor? When you bragging about niggas being broke, even though you went broke before, Joe, I don't know who you be talking to. I don't know who you think you impressing, because some of us got the eyes to see, and we see that, Joe, if I laid in the bed and I took off my clothes, butt naked, and I looked like you, Joe, if I took my clothes off and laid in the bed and I got butt ass naked with your pale white skin and your raggedy, droopy skin, I don't believe that I would ever have sex again without paying for it. So when you sitting up there talking, and you talking like you that nigga, Joe, do you realize that we can see you with the video with the shirt on, with the shorts on, and with the shirt off and the shorts on, and you walking and you look knock needed, and you look like you dying, you look like you ready to fall out in the sun? Dogs.
Like a pirate. You got the pirate leg.
Dogs, do you understand that we see? Do you understand that we also know? I'd rather be poor for the rest of my life than to actually take off my shirt and have to, if it wasn't for your money, Joe, you would never get genuine sex. You would never have genuine sex. You look like a flat, nigga, you look like pickle pig feet, my nigga, respectfully.
Right.
And you sit.
Yo, he said this nigga look like pickled pig feet, man. I had to go look. He said nigga Joe look like fucking pickled pig feet, man. Yo. Hold on. I got some shit. He said this nigga look like this. What is that? Nigga said he look like pickled pig feet, man. Oh shit.
Like pickled pig feet, my nigga, respectfully.
Right.
Nigga, you look like pickled pig feet, my nigga.
Right.
You look like pickled pig feet, my nigga. Respect a flat. You nigga, you look like pickled pig feet, my nigga. Respectfully.
Right.
And you sitting up there, and I'm saying this because like there's so much shit that didn't come out in this interview, Joe. You could call you.
Yo, I ain't never ever heard a nigga say nigga look like pickled pig feet. That's crazy.
YouTube, you could call Leo, you could call whoever you want to. Y'all already took my monetization, my nigga. You stopped me from making millions of dollars, my nigga. When you got on the internet and said that I was trying to destroy hip hop without saying my name in that hip hop museum, nigga, you stopped me from making. I was on my way to making millions. This shit personal because you did that over a pedophile and then had the nerve and the audacity to be running around at the same time. You was running around for years dating a 16-year-old girl in your 40s.
No, allegedly. That's a fact.
In your 40s.
That's
I gotta say allegedly because you could turn out to be a liar. Because
lying over here.
But the reality of it is, my nigga. See, one thing about me, Joe, all my life, whether I was broke, I was that nigga when it came to the bitches. I ain't never have to have a nigga like TA go backstage or go outside to go recruit girls so I can have sex.
You see those pictures that I sent you? You see those pictures when he got the white tee? That's the Fat Joe I know. The black tees and white tees and all of that. That's the humble guy. I don't know this Fat Joe right now. The guy that's the guy that's so extravagant, that's better than everybody. No, it's not the fact that you said niggas, Joe. You always say niggas let you slide like that for years. It's how you said it, Joe. Broke niggers with the ERS. Niggers. It's how you said it, Joe. It's not the fact that you said niggas, because niggas know what you mean. You won't mean no
Fat Joe is sweating. Fat Joe is sweating arrogance. He got arrogance coming out of his pores.
This is his karma, man. This is his karma, man. This is his karma.
Any last words you gotta say to Fat Joe? And Fat Joe, I'm gonna say again. You listen to this. I know you listen to this interview, and I know that there's a lot that it wasn't said. TL.
Yo, shit is crazy, man. Damn. Yeah, I swear, if I open up my damn phone and see within the next week this nigga being brought up on charges by Tony Busby or some shit, man. Because old boy said it's a fact. He was there. He know it. He seen the girl moms. He was cool with her. That shit gonna be crazy. Yo, I'm about to wrap it up, fellas. Thank you so much for coming out, checking out the stream and shit. Y'all know. Y'all my motherfucking regulars. Y'all already know. I'm gonna holler at y'all probably tomorrow or such. So enjoy the night. Be safe. If you don't gotta really go out, don't be going out fucking around with these people, you know, close to the fucking new year, you know. A lot of shit be going on. So be safe. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.